Yo,
Word up.
we live in this thing, man. Listen, you were talking about the electric car, and I'm not gonna stun about the electric car. I thought the electric car situation was stupid. I did, bro. I,
I
I
think
was
we all did, bro. I think we all did, honestly.
I was like, if it ain't, I prefer to hear the engine, and I never thought it would be stronger than a combustion engine. I never thought that it would be I just never thought it would be, and then I was like, I don't know who you gonna get to work on it. But then when every time I look at a Elon Musk conversation, it's like, yo, he took the maintenance out of it. Like it's five moving parts, bro. Like,
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
how
dog.
can you
I
not
mean,
like it?
I just can't. I'm not going. What I honestly think is a lot of times, and I think that's the problem with our community sometimes is we try to fight science, and at some point, bro, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Don't. I'm guilty of it too, bro. Like, who don't like seeing that? Who don't like seeing that Monte Carlo SS with the loud pipes and you know what I'm saying, and that joint burning? Like, come on, bro. I'm just like everybody else, bro. I love that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love it, bro. Like, bro, I feel some type of way every time I see stuff like that. But I can't. You can't fight science, bro. You can't fight science. And that Tesla motor, bro, and the what it's able to do without gas, the speeds that the thing is able to reach, and like, man, come on, bro. Come on, dog.
And I like the whole. Then it's to the point where it's like it's legit driving itself, and that stuff is all stuff we wish was real when we was watching Demolition Man 20 years ago. Like,
Man, facts, bro. Like we was seeing like Demolition Man, Fifth Element. Them movies were like dreams. You know what I mean?
right.
I mean, we ain't got to the point with the flying cars really yet, but like the I Am Robot stuff is right around the corner, bro. Where you just get on the road and remember how his boss cussed him out? Like you were self driving. You know how dangerous that is.
Yeah,
Like
like that's the wrong thing to do.
yeah, like dog. You know how dangerous that is. You took control of the wheel. Like what's wrong with you? Why didn't you just let the robot do it? You know what I mean? They're better. Like at some point, bro, you just gonna have to stop arguing with science. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no argument. It's like fire burns, bro. It's science. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be like, well, it depends. No, no, it
No,
doesn't depend, bro.
ain't no argument, bro. Just cut it out, bro. It's fire. It burns. That's what
Yeah,
it does.
that's interesting because my brother has his theory is that technology has taken us far, but it also has held us back because of money and people having their own interests and why certain technologies aren't popping when others are popping. Because, like he says, technically we had electric cars that could have worked out in the '80s, but
Hmm.
then the fuel lobbyists crushed that joint.
Right.
They'll buy patents up, shelf them, all type of stuff to be like, we want you to use this because this is what we're making money off of right now. So he was like, if we had that's why when you look at stuff like Star Trek, the technology is balls ahead because in Star Trek they didn't have money.
Right.
People weren't doing things for money. Everything
Right.
it was like you're
It
doing it
was
just to push the envelope. Period.
yeah. The show is basically all based on exploration.
Bingo, and it was like they had changed the whole human race into getting off of money, and the main thing they was on was trying to do the next level thing, and everybody you went to the replicator. There's no reason to have money to buy coffee because the replicator replicate anything you need.
Facts.
So it was like now, if you make a breakthrough, there's no cartel of people that need the money, so no one's holding it back. It's like, yo, if you make up warp travel, the freaking the fuel oligarchs are not gonna get pissed off because you didn't came up with a way of travel that don't need fuel. And I
Yeah,
was
they just gonna jump on the patent and try to figure it out themselves. If they know it's geared towards their if it's geared towards their industry, then they're gonna try to jump all over it and help you make money if it truly is a successful, product or invention. You know what I mean? So,
and that's the one you want right there.
man, facts. That's the one I will have. 2021. You know how they talk, you know how they say speaking into existence or whatever the case may be, which
Right.
is, usually people talking about stuff that they really can't achieve. I honestly could go get it right now, but I'm just not, I'm financially, um,
Savvy.
I'm financially responsible. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because even cats that are financially savvy and know about finances still do dumb stuff because they don't care and they want to enjoy life now. And I'm just not in the position not position. I'm just not at a point in my life where I'm willing to do dumb things just to enjoy a couple months of satisfaction because I've owned many a nice things and I know how long it takes for you to get sick of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about three to 6 months.
Yeah, 3 to 6 months exactly.
And you're pretty much used to it. Now that note's gonna keep hitting. Pop, 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 pop. Because right now I have the F-150 and it's like I should get a snazzier car. Like in my wants is like, yo, I want a snazzier vehicle. But at the same time, uh, I'm upside down in the truck. And most
Right.
dudes like, man, screw it. If you get a nice enough car, they can eat it. But it's like, see, that's a bad move. You don't want to roll that over to a whole nother car that's gonna have rollover.
And
So
then if you get in a car that's gonna eat it, you are playing with the how do I word it? You basically fucking with your money. Like you basically
yeah,
starting to bite off more than you could chew. Even if you could chew it, it's still more than you probably wanted to chew. You know what I mean?
exact. So now I'm going from because then I tell people I look at it like this: my F-150 is a 2014 with 60,000 miles on it. There's no lights on. It runs perfectly. Nothing wrong with the joint, and it's only $400 a month. If I go turn it in, I'm getting a $600-700 note. It's gonna be a $600-700. Even if I don't pick nothing outrageous, it's because that rollover is gonna make it a $600 note.
Yes, it is.
And it's like
Because
easy to
what every grand? What's every grand is like $50 on your note or something like that.
yeah. There's some calculation like that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. We all get brushed up on it though once we walk through that dealership door.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna tell you gonna look it up before you go.
Yeah, you're gonna look it up, or they gonna tell you like, yeah, every $1,000 you add to this joint is gonna be $50 more on your payment. You know that, right?
Exactly. So it's like, and that's why they be trying to, and that's really a way for them to talk you into dropping more money down. But at the same time, what the hell is this room? Wow, what is that? That must
That
be a
joint hard.
soundproof room. That's
That joint
nuts, man.
hard. They really tapping into the fact that this car is quiet, bro. Like I could appreciate it. Like I understand. Like I said, I'm just like any other man, right? Where it's like when I hear a loud motor go by or whatever, I look up too, like, what is that? You know what I mean? I'm fully intrigued. You got my attention. What's up? I like that. But the fact that they going the other way with it, where you
Right.
getting all this power and all this technology and everything, and you can't even hear the thing. Oh man, that's amazing, bro. That thing whistles down the road. Like,
Yeah. The only thing you can't get away from is the tires hitting the ground. That's it. That's the only sound you gonna hear. Is like it's just like a set of tires just rolled by you.
bro, it's so raw, bro. That car is like what he's doing, and he ain't the only one doing it. Cause there's other cars, bro, that I've been looking up, but I haven't done enough research on it to really speak on these cars. One of them is Jesus. I want to say it's called the Nessa. I'm not even gonna get into that because I don't have enough knowledge to speak on it because I haven't done the research of other company because they're all foreign companies. These other
Right.
cars that I'm really intrigued about, they're not American companies. So I really haven't done the research on them yet. You know what I mean? And to actually see these cars and actually deal with these cars, you got to go somewhere else. You can't buy it in America, but it's worth going. Some cats they take trips. You know what I'm saying, to do whatever. To kick it, drink,
Right.
smoke, or
All the
whatever.
stuff they can do here.
Sexcation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Buy a bunch of girls, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I would travel somewhere just to go see a car. You know what I mean?
Yo, I would legit go with you. I would definitely do that. That would be dope, man. That's some
And
that's
get
some motor trend type shit.
right, and just get educated on everything, the difference. Like, okay, what makes this car different from any other car that I got? We see cars every day. I got a car.
Right.
I have a car, truck, a van. You know what I mean? What makes this car different from this car? What makes this truck different from this truck? And listen and get educated on, well, we invented this piece and put it in there, and it is able to do this so that you could get this. And the longevity on this piece so far after being battle tested is proven to last this long. And it's like, wow. And then that's when you start thinking about your everyday life and what you need. Because when you're young, like when I was young, I would just speak for myself. When I was young, I didn't think about that. I bought a brand new Tahoe, a brand new Suburban, brand new Cadillacs, brand new Lincoln Town Car. Everything got rims on it. Everything got sounds in it. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking like,
An adult.
yeah, I was thinking like a party animal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because when I thought I was gonna live in Oregon, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a Subaru Outback, and my brother clowned me, and I'm like, dog, see, that's because when you go to these places, there's a reason all these motherfuckers got this shit, dog, because the weather's ridiculous in Washington and in Oregon.
Exactly.
And you gonna go out there with a rear wheel drive Tahoe on 20s and can't move 7 months out the year.
You gonna take that charger out to fucking Alaska and they gonna laugh your ass out of that snow. Bro, I wish a nigga would, bro. Take a SRT 8 out to Alaska and think that you're going anywhere. You're not
These
going anywhere.
these fools drove the Bentley in the water, bro.
Bro, as soon as you leave Fairbanks, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
That
that's
car is
it.
no good.
You wouldn't even be able to leave. Like you can't
Exactly.
even make it there. Like when I look at Bentleys and stuff, and I notice that a lot of people are into Bentleys, and I told this young dude, I was like, dog, you gotta understand, before Biggie Smalls, cats was not on these joints, bro. They weren't, bro. People, we was pushing Axe and Mazdas and regular Cadillacs and stuff like that. People, the hottest thing in 87 and 90 and 91 was Hondas, bro.
Remember
Hondas was hard, bro.
the Act Legend definitely was
Oh
like,
my God, that's a
oh
man.
man,
That Acura
with
Vigor
the
was hot
with the
too.
with the gold Acura joint on your man, bro.
My uncle had a chick he
Woo.
used to talk to, man. I remember this chick, man. She was light skinned. She used to wear these freaking white heels. She had a nice shape on her. She wore that like short hair that was colored. She had a white one with the gold letters on it, tan peanut butter on the inside. That joint was so hard, dog. I was
She
like,
she was the best thing since sliced bread on the block. Wasn't
man, she would pull up and the craziest, hardest dudes you ever met would be like, yes, ma'am.
man,
Let
bro.
me
I
see if I can
remember
find an
like
Acura legend.
I remember when like the Delta 88s was like, whoa, whoa, bro. You got a Delta 88 with the crushed velvet in that joint? You are snapping, my man.
He
You
said,
are snapping.
see, y'all don't even know. Look, and he got the coupe joint, which is hard to get.
Yeah,
He,
that's tough,
I think
bro.
he got BBSs on the joint.
You definitely do.
That's crazy.
That used to be the lick,
You
bro.
was the man, bro.
The Honda Accord with the gold emblem, that teal joint with the
Yeah.
cream leather. Man, my man's had one of them joints. He had, man, I remember when he first bought it, bro. This was like 94, 95. He bought a 94 or 95 Accord, bro. He pulled up in that joint. It had the cream leather. It was teal with the
Mm.
gold Honda accents, bro. He put like 215s in the back of that joint.
That shit was humming.
Man, he pulled up banging that Wu Gambinos, bro. Oh my god. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, you're killing him, my man. You're
yeah. This
you're you're the best thing smoking, huh? Okay.
look at this dude. Look at this dude. He
Yeah,
restored
that
that
was the
jump.
joint, bro. That was the joint back in the day, bro. Now these cats is doing way too much with them for like you ain't see cats trying to actually achieve the and it lets you know what black people are financially now. You know what I'm saying? Where we actually able to make these dreams come true. Cause you can only see a Testarossa in the hood on a magazine.
Yeah, yeah,
You would never see a Lambo or a Ferrari, bro. In the
yeah.
hood.
Now every city got a couple of hood superstars that's driving that joint through there.
That's driving that joint, bro. You're
It's
not gonna see no Rolls Royce in the hood, bro. You would never see that back in the day. Because
yeah,
black people were just on a whole nother level with their poorness. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Like it was an achievement.
Yeah, bro. Like back in the day, your mother probably slapped the taste out of your mouth. You even said the word Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying?
Should have been like spell it.
Facts. Shit like, boy, that car costs a house. So you mean to tell me you'd rather buy that car than buy a house? We live in an apartment. And you sitting up here telling me about some doggone car. Man, get your ass out of here.
That's crazy, man. But that's what.
Now, now that black people got the house, we got the condo, we got we in decent neighborhoods, we got the school
Hmm.
system. Our kids all got iPads and TVs in their room. We got high speed internet. What is there left to do? You know what I mean? But to try to achieve the unachievable, what we thought before was the unachievable.
Yeah, and it's just a car.
It's just at the end of the day, I'm old, so I realize that, but some of these younger cats don't, and it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, 3 to 6 months, that Rolls Royce is gonna turn into just a car. The only thing that might make it last a little longer is the compliments you get. Cause that never gets old. Being complimented never gets old. And that's the honest to God truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Being
Right.
respectfully complimented. You know what I mean? Because it's a
Hmm.
difference between a thick young lady being complimented and a cat complimenting your car. So being
Yeah.
respectfully complimented
Yeah.
never gets old.
For a dude to compliment another dude, that's a lot, dude. It takes a lot for dudes to do that. Cause I even had dudes that come to me like, "Yo, man, I respect what you do. I ain't on your dick or nothing." I'm like, "Whoa, bro, where did that come
No
from?"
homo pause, bro, but you hot out here.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't cock holder and nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, why do you gotta say that?
Yeah, you
I
know
don't
how that
hold on, hold on, hold
go.
on, hold on. This Maybach is hard though. This joint is hard. Jeez, look, that look like a suitcase. That thing is crazy looking, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing. They're like the vent covers on that joint. That joint was hard, bro.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. You know what else I'm starting to get into, bro? That's like really, really that I'm really like I'm digging with where they're going with it is Mercedes and their SUVs, man. I'm really digging where they're going with
What you
their
like in this?
not that one, not the G Wagon, because that's still too like I don't understand why
That's
that's so expensive.
that's
I
two
don't know
forty.
enough about that truck to understand, and I get it. I guess the price point is matched with performance as far as like Range Rover and like being able to climb up a mountain in that joint, which I'm
Right.
not gonna do because that just doesn't interest me.
Nobody does that with it. They just drive it
Yeah,
around and look good.
yeah, they just drive it around to look good. You know what I mean? They just on concrete, LA roads. You know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
don't even see an ounce of weather. They just driving around that joint in bright sunny LA. But I don't understand why the price of that G Wagon costs so much. What I am feeling is the Mercedes the GLAs and they got another. I think it's a GLS. I'm like where they going with those vehicles,
Mm.
technology wise, the interior, speed, the efficiency of the whole vehicle. I'm feeling it. Like I like it because like I said, I'm at the point where I'm not gonna kill myself for luxury. I have before, and it's just at the end of the day, bro.
This is
A
a
lot of cats will tell you. Anybody, the people that want certain things are because they never had it.
right.
The
Right.
cats that don't like talk like that, it's because they have had it and they know, bro, it's just another car at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, once you get, like I said, once you get about 3 4 months into living with it, you realize it's just a car, bro.
Bro, you get to slamming that door just like you slammed your hoopty, bro. You're
Right.
like that. Like you eat it, like you might spend like a month or two where you ain't even eating in the joint. Like, hey, watch yourself, bro.
Hey, don't
You
smoke in
know,
my shit, man. Don't
yeah,
smoke in
you
my
checking
shit.
everybody's shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Man, give it
yeah.
6 months, bro. That joint gonna have fries in between the seats, just like every other car, bro.
Yeah, you gotta think about it. Even Mayweather and them, they got throwaway Bentleys that they let their
Fact,
homeboys drive. Like, yo,
fact,
drive the joint over
facts. Follow me in this. Like he got a follow me Lambo.
there.
Like,
You in
yo,
the
jump in there and follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like
yo, people.
everybody, and that's the other thing. He gotta have homeboys that he keep up on things because everybody can't even drive those cars.
Yeah, some of them are too dangerous to drive. People really don't understand. Some of these cars, you need a class to drive. You
And
see your boy died too. What's his name? Off the Fast and the Furious.
Paul Walker.
Yeah, like he didn't die off a car malfunction. He just crashed the car, bro. Like legit.
Yeah, bro, these cars are dangerous. And on top of it, not even only with them being dangerous, bro. Floyd Mayweather got cars that you get in and you literally it's gonna take you a while to figure out how to start it and put it in drive or reverse. Like you're not gonna know where what button is what. You ain't gonna have a clue, bro. Somebody's gonna have to tell you, like, yo, no, you gotta flip this, then turn this, then hold
Right,
this for
right.
three
Then
seconds.
breathe into this thing, and then when you're
Yeah,
done with that, jiggle your leg meat a little bit, and
yeah,
it'll know you're
yo, put
there.
your kneecap. You gotta rest your kneecap across this thing because that's what activates the sensor to let the car know you're in here. You know what I mean? That you're safely secured. You gotta click the seatbelt twice
Right.
so the safety feature unlocks. Like it's
Yeah,
weird,
yeah.
bro.
You hyped up. It ain't gonna let you drive it if you in a bad mood, dog. It's not gonna
Yeah,
start. You gotta calm your chi, bro. Calm your chi.
yeah,
Like
dog.
what?
So a lot of cats like they think they want these cars and then they get the car and they realize how much of a hassle it is to drive the damn thing and it's like why did I buy this?
Yeah, I mean, what's your boy name?
T-Pain, he
T
speaks on it
Pain.
all the
He
time.
was talking about how he had the Bentley, not this one because this one I don't even think this thing is out yet. But
The
he was
Bugatti,
talking
you mean?
about he had the Bugatti and he was driving it. He said I was driving it like it was a Mercedes or a Lexus or something every day, and the radiator went out on it, and he took it to the spot, and they was like, "Yeah, it got 5 radiators." He's like, "What? Yeah, 5 radiators, 25 grand a piece." It's like God, and he was like, "That was." He was like, he just sold it.
Yeah, and he said it himself. He said I was an idiot, bro. Like that's why I love T-Pain. Like every time he talks about the mistakes he made, he'll say, "Yeah, I did this. What an idiot! I was an idiot. I was
Yeah.
a complete idiot. Like I didn't, I'm a hood nigga, dumb, just doing hood stuff, Florida boy activity,
Yeah, just because I never had it.
because you never had it, and then you get it, and you like, this is a hassle, bro. Why would anybody do this to their life? Why would you do this to your life? To deal with the hassle of that. Some people enjoy it, but you gotta make that estimation before you make your decision. You gotta
Right.
realize, are you the type of person that is that tedious about a fucking car? Because at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, I'm sorry, people, it's just a fucking car.
That's all it is, man.
I don't give a fuck if it does 300 miles per hour. I don't give a fuck if it could climb a mountain.
Yeah, that's
When the
why
fuck
you
am I gonna do 300 miles per hour? When am I ever gonna climb a mountain?
people don't
Never, nigga.
understand, man. That's why you was supposed to respect the old head in the neighborhood that drove that station wagon or that old Thunderbird with the slump back. And he drove that joint year after year. People buying new cars year after year. He kept driving that joint, and y'all was like, "Man, I ain't trying to be like old man Jimmy." That would we not thinking that old man Jimmy ain't had a car note in 17, 20 years.
Facts. And that man could pull out a screwdriver, a socket wrench, and a hammer and fix whatever's wrong with that car instantly. Like he ain't taking that joint to the shop. He know what's wrong with it. He know how to open up the choke. Like, oh yeah, you just gotta open up the choke.
No, you just said something they don't understand. They don't even know what a choke is, bro. They're like, choke? What is that? Is that like when you like link your phone to it? No, bro. No,
Yeah, dog. Like old man Jimmy, man, smoked a lot of squares, bro. And it wasn't nothing about that car he didn't know about, bro. Like every part.
no.
From
Right.
bumping his head, from being educated,
Yeah.
from being educated on what you buy. Like a lot of cats just buy things and they don't know the parts. They don't know how much they cost. They don't know what the part does. Like, and
They
that's
just
why I say I want to do the video on Tesla because I want people to be educated. I don't want you to just buy a car because I said it's hot, or you see me pull up and you see the doors open and I come through in the DeLorean and all the chicks want to touch my plug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't go get the top because I got mad,
right.
mad joints on my flux capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get,
Like, yo.
get the joint because you're educated on even if the one battery goes out, you're still able to run the car. Get it because the technology with it is not very hard to fix, or the dealership is not beating you upside the head over fixing this joint. Get it because your car won't be down for that long. They don't keep the car that long. They get it in, get it out, boom. The efficiency of it. You know, as you get older, you realize what you want to pay for is efficiency. What you want to pay for is low
Reli-
maintenance.
reliability, low maintenance is the main decisions in the world. People tell me, well, look, you wearing Crocs, but what you ain't realized is, dog, I can slide these joints on. I don't care where I walk. I'm comfortable. I easily do my drive shift. And then when you get to a certain age, once you find something that is comfortable, you done. That's it. That's all I'm putting on. I don't want with
Yeah,
nothing else. Don't show me nothing else.
thanks. Facts.
I'm good
Facts.
if you got a car that like that you could drive for 3 years. You ain't went to no Jiffy Lube. You never been to no the place to put gas in. You ever been to no gas station? Nothing. And then it's like, oh, we have a problem with an update. That thing links to your Wi-Fi and fixes itself while you sleep.
Yeah,
Update done.
I need that. And that's what I want. I don't want to deal with, you know, I don't want to deal with I want to cut out all the problems that the wear and tear that happens from operating a oil and or slash gas
A combustion engine.
yeah, a gas or oil operated motor, period. Anything that
Right.
has a motor in it that takes gas and oil, that comes with complications. You know what I mean? Constantly checking the lubrication on these joints. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And stand on top of it. I want to get that out. I don't have to check that. All I'm worried about is dust. That's it. And wear and tear.
Yeah.
Wear and tear is going to happen regardless. You know what I mean? You're not dodging that business. Wear and tear is wear and tear. But if I could get out of, oh man, I forgot to check the oil this month. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
It's
now it costs me thousands of dollars that I would have not thousands of dollars of problems that I would not have had. You know, I'm trying to get away from that. You know,
Yeah, I mean that's just a part of growing up. Because part of growing up, what you do is you start streamlining. If you do something long enough, and life is something you're doing, if you do something long enough, you will figure out the problematic periods and you'll cut it off. You will cut it off. You'll be like, man, I'm so tired of having to deal with all these. It's just less parts, five moving parts. That and it's like you say that, and people are like, yeah, that's dope. No, dude, do you know how many parts is in a regular car?
it's insane.
It's like I would say it's got to be like 2,000 parts on a car, bro. And any one of them can go out, and every single one of them have a SKU number and a price.
Every part has parts that constantly move from the fuel pump to the engine to the transmission to all these major and you know when you get into the bigger parts like the heads, the engine, and the transmission, it's going to have way more parts that constantly have to marry each other perfectly for this machine to work right. And one little noise in a Tesla will automatically let you know like something ain't right.
Hold on. It's making a noise. That's a problem.
Yeah, because this joint don't make noise. You know what I'm saying? So if it's making a noise, something ain't right. In a car, you could hear a noise and be like, I don't know, that don't sound
Man,
like.
I must have hit something.
Yeah, you know that ain't.
He got
That's
the
not a
Mac.
real noise.
He got
You
the
know what I
Mac
mean?
Black flux capacitor. He got the Mac Black jammy.
Yeah, he hurting them.
Pressure
Yeah, that's hard.
goes up, bro.
That's
You
hard, bro.
you can't hate on it, man. Like,
You can't hate on the technology, bro. Like I said, man, I'm gonna hit a button, bro. I'm gonna make sure that everybody's outside. I'm gonna
Everybody come
make
outside. I
sure.
want to show you something.
John, listen, I'm gonna make sure everybody's outside. I'm gonna hang out and stretch and do all type of weird stuff outside till everybody's outside. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna hit that button on that joint and let that joint pull up to me. I ain't gonna go as far as to like they got the little feature that you can make the car dance to some
Right.
music. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, you ain't messing my joints up. Like, what's
Nah,
wrong with you? I mean,
nah.
that's hell on the door sills.
That's like borderline clown shit. Like I'm not doing that.
I mean, even the Maybach truck does that.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah. You ain't seen all the videos. Everybody having it bouncing and stuff.
They biting on the flux capacitor, huh? Man, listen,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
telling you, man. I'm not. Like I said, I'm at the age now, bro. I'm not educating or talking about stuff that's not. I do realize the power of my words. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime you talk to a black person, especially, you need to realize the impact. You never know how a person looks up to you. You know what I mean, or what they think of you. So sometimes people hang on to your words a lot more than you think they do. So you got to be careful sometimes on what you say. And I'm not talking about Cadillacs and shit
right.
like that no more because it's just
It's not
pointless.
new tech.
It's not new tech. It's not the things that I want to talk about, and I want to make sure that I'm talking about a lot is educational. Like, listen, this is why I'm getting this to this because of the way that I live. This vehicle is able to do this, this, and this, and it saves me this, this, and this, and it also prevents me from having to do this, this, and this.
Look at this. Look at this thing. Look what this thing's doing.
Man,
That's new tech, bro. It's on now to the future. This is
bro,
the
can you
future.
imagine having something like that when your shorty was like a baby, bro?
That's crazy.
Bro, some of the stuff that like I'm watching some of these cats that I know that got brand new babies now, and some of the stuff that these kids got, I'm like,
They getting away with murder.
oh my god, bro,
They
your
getting
kids
away with
are actually
murder.
fucking spoiled, bro. Like your kid, like my kids are spoiled. My kids are spoiled. I tell them all the time, like nigga, do you know how I grew up?
I knew my kid was spoiled when he said I got him like the iPhone S joint, and when I got the iPhone S, I'm the one that got the best camera, so let me put myself in big real quick. When I got him the iPhone S, um, he he was like, "Pop, this not the hotness." Like, and I'm like, "What you mean?" He like, "This is the S. This is the weak one." He was like, at the time he was like, "Yo, I want a 10." I'm like, bro, what's the difference between a 10? He stopped me. Let me stop you right there. The processing speed. I'm like, hold up, bro. What? I said, what are you processing? That's the biggest question we need to talk about. Well, what do you need to process that you need quicker processing speed? He said processing speed affects text message receival. He just went down the line like, yo. So I bought it for him. Fuck
YouTube.
it.
Your son was on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He had a list. He was like, "You bought me the slow Joan. Like, what?" He was like, "What if you send me a text message and you need for me to get it, and I don't get it until 3 seconds later?" I'm like, "Bruh, stop. I'll get it for you. Don't worry about it." But it's like, you super freaking. Do you understand? Talking to somebody on this and you can see them was a fantasy. that wasn't real. Do y'all remember the movies where the dude would hit the button and it'd be a big screen, it'd be a big old thing, and it'd be a little screen and he could see it, and we was like, wow, that's crazy.
Total Recall, nigga. Remember when Total Recall
What's
was?
that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise?
Yo, can you hear me?
No, I think that's low. Low. What's the dealio?
It ain't me. I got my mic on mute. My mic was on mute. Damn, mic.
Yeah,
be
that
me.
was.
I don't know. I can't even hear myself right now. Shit. Maybe because I turned it down. Oh, there we go.
Shit,
All right, I
there
can
you
hear
go.
myself now.
You good?
Yeah, I had my mic on mute. That wasn't me.
I understand hating on my clarity setup right now. It got you all messed up, and I don't want you to feel that way. But it's one of them things where dog, you gotta chill out, man. I'm killing them right now. Let me slow down so y'all can see how official this is.
Oh, here we go, bro. Here we go, bro. Man. Oh my God.
Yeah, like it's so awesome right now.
What was that?
Yo, let's get this right. Let's get this right. Low don't got the Joe Rogan mic yet, so y'all can stop saying his mic is better than mine. That's a rumor that Law came up with.
My mic will be here today. About between they said between 3 and 7 p.m. So it'll be on and popping.
I don't think it's. Oh, I got the wrong background on. Hold on, let me fix that.
Yeah, ain't got your shit together.
I ain't got it together.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've been having fun on this Roadcaster, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I got so many sounds set up in here. I got the bruh. I got the clown noise for when somebody says something clownish. It's do 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 do.
Hit the button. Let's hear it.
I don't know how. Well, this is the problem. I have to have this. I can't put this mic right here, this Yeti, into this.
I told you that.
That's okay because when my dynamic mic gets here in a couple hours, I'll be able to do it, and then later on I can.
When my dynamic joint.
Why you couldn't just say microphone, dog? What
Because
dynamic?
the dynamic microphone
Oh,
when it gets in. All right.
Hold on. Break.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you, B.
Yo, I mean, what is that, bro? Like that was so corny, bro, in every aspect of the spectrum. Who comes in and pours
I feel hatred. I feel negative energy coming.
fresh
from
sliced oranges in water? Like I need 2 Fly to get it together, okay? God dang.
Oh, listen, she's standing right here, Low. You're Low getting on your setup, dog. First of all, let me break down the citrus water right now because you said oranges. It's called citrus water.
Oh, here we go.
Citrus
It's a
water,
special
what
orange.
it does is it helps you out. It flushes out the body and it helps you get the toxins out your body. I'm detoxifying right now. You too busy putting that Pepsi into yourself. That's why your aggression is high. My
Actually,
aggression is low.
This video, my portion of the video, so you can't get my sponsorship, but my portion of the video is brought to you guys by Armor. Okay? Body Armor. Make sure you go out and cop it, okay? Superior hydration. Okay, that's what I
$1 billion. That's Coca-Cola owns that, don't they? No, read the bottle. Who owns it?
I ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay, that's going against my sponsorship.
That joint gonna say Pepsi and Company on that joint. That thing is killing you. You don't know it.
I ain't gonna be able to do it. Hey, look, you see that box right there? The big box, tall box right there.
Oh, let me put you back on. Which one?
See that tall box right there?
What is that, bro?
That's the stand that Joe Rogan be having in the morning show. You know where they be moving it back and forth with Charlemagne. Yeah, that's gonna be right.
Listen.
It's gonna be like
Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. Look at my camera. I got a backdrop, bro. You feel this? This is. I wouldn't. This is the whole back setup thing. That's why it's just blackened and con. See, I can see your whole crib. The baby back there playing everything.
The baby ain't back there. I don't see what baby you see back there, but I'm in my office right now. I mean, that's what I am in is the whole entire office right here.
Low. You got to get a backdrop, bro. You don't have a backdrop. Like I look official. Look at yours,
Dog,
and look how official mine looks. Look,
doggy, you do look like a stepping, fetching, buck dancing coon right now. Okay.
there you go. Now, Steph. First of all, you know how old of a niggerism name Steph and Fetchit is. He went in the crates, the 45 crates.
Stepping, fetching, bojangling, jigabooing, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, your name's not up right now, but your face is up. This is the Hot Mess channel. We was talking about Tesla, sports, We're going into different things. Earlier, we were watching knockouts, but that was on a recording. You didn't see that. We were watching the UFC knockouts and everything like that. This is a platform where you can talk about your whole sports thing. If you want, it's yours. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got to send me the link for me to drop it. I'm thinking about it, bro. But let me ask you some questions on it.
Yeah, please do. 'Cause y'all missing out on money. We swept the board again today.
Listen. I got $100. Can
I'm
I
gonna
put
need
100
remote
in?
control, bro, for the week, for the free week of picks. I'm gonna need that.
Wait. That promotion is over. Okay, that was last week, and cats ain't take advantage of it. So we back up on getting to the money now,
bro.
Yeah.
So I got $100.
All right.
What I'm good for, dog? Like I just shoot you the 100, you make it 1,000. How does it work?
Nah, you don't shoot me. No, the only thing that you shoot to me is your subscription. Like, so with the subscription, what you get from me is I tell you what plays to play, what to put your money on, and you go into the online book and you place your bet. Or if you're at like in Vegas, like you are, or anywhere else in the United States that you can go into a sports book, you just place your bet that way. I lay out some money management skills for you to utilize your bankroll with, but once again, it's recommendation. It's your money at the end of the day. So if you choose to blow it all on one game and that one game loses, don't say, oh, low screwed me over, because I recommend that you break your bankroll down by 5. So, whatever. So if your starting bankroll, for instance, with you say you got $100, you want to make that bankroll last for 5 plays. So you're going to take that $100 divided by 5, $20. So it's going to say you need to be betting $20 on each individual game to get you through. So that's how I teach it. So
what can I make with $20 a game?
I mean, we work on compound interest. So for those that don't know what compound interest is, it can get a little technical, and I really don't have a whole lot of time to break into it right now. Right. But like I had one of my clients today, one of our plays was a money line play. He had to risk $100 and he would win $15. So he's looking at it like, damn, if I put up $100, I'm only going to win $15. Well, I looked at him and I said, listen, go put it in the bank for 2 hours and see if they give you $15 interest on that. Okay. So, you know what I mean? And that's what I work on, is basically trying to get guys to gain compound interest within a day or within a week or however they're trying to do it.
All right. Well, listen. We gonna talk offline. I'm gonna throw a couple of dollars in there because I run Vegas now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty hot out here. So I'm thinking, hey, all right, I'll throw some money down, see how it go. You know what I mean? It ain't no big deal. Another thing we was looking at on here. Where is it? How do I do it? Bang. Now I got you. We was discussing this contraption.
Mm-hmm.
You are a man with at least 15 children. So, what does this machine, when you look at it, mean to you?
It's a simulation of basically the mother of the baby being on the mother and rocking the baby.
You think it causes a problem?
Nah, not really. Actually, I would be looking to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? If I had a little baby like that, for sure. I mean, we've had those machines for our kids when they was babies.
Move of credit, mention, and tags. This thing is crazy, dog. I just think, I don't know, man. I feel like, dude, just pick the baby up. Like, that's how I feel on that one. It's like, you had the baby, you should be pawning it off to the toaster to do what it got to do. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but what if you work from home or something like that? You got to do some work, but then the baby has to be attended to as well. Either you're going to buy something like that, or you're going to go get a nanny, or what do you do when you have to work still?
That's a good point. What did the chicks do 40 years before this?
Yo,
they didn't work.
That's why you got to get you a Wilma Flintstone, G. Yo, Wilma, handle that.
Yeah, the women didn't work, but nowadays women are, hey, what?
Here we go.
What's the name? What Drake said? Shout out to all my boss chicks that's wifing dudes out here, without getting, without messing your monetization up too bad. But yeah, I mean, that's what's going on now, is that women are becoming bosses in the marriages or relationships. So they got to make the money for the family. So that's what it is. So they got to find something to handle that.
Well,
you know what, yo? I just want to break something down, because when you say that always opens this conversation for me, and I don't want to. It's just a sidebar. I don't want to break it off into this, because I know that people are gonna get really in their feelings when I say that.
Nah, they not. We're too fly though. Because I know she gonna have something to say.
Yeah,
Grab the mic, too fly.
yeah, they're gonna get in the
Whoa, what
But this is
happened?
why I say
We're talking about
the,
women.
the day of men just jumping out of their skin to buy women drinks at the bar. Hey, females, y'all could cut it out with that now, bro. Y'all could cut it out, bro. Cut it out with the free drinks. All right, y'all
So
got
you,
jobs now. Okay, the free drink was invented when y'all didn't have a gig. Okay, y'all could not buy your own drink.
he
So
doesn't want to
some
buy
nice,
women's drinks no more.
some nice
Buy
guy
women a
was like,
drink,
look,
like at the bar.
I'm gonna buy you a drink because you're obviously poor. You're obviously a peasant. You're obviously
Wow.
poor and a peasant and beneath me. So I'm gonna buy you a drink because you
Wow,
can't
that's how
afford
you
it.
feel, Law? Yo.
That's how it was.
Hey,
So you mean
Yikes.
to tell me? So Cat's been buying. So let's just break it down. Cat's been buying drinks since like the 20s, my man. Like that was when
when
this
women
whole
couldn't
like
work.
era when the bars were invented back in the cowboy era. You know what I mean? Let's go to the 1849 when the 49ers was, you know what I mean, a thing for gold, not a football team. Cats was buying prostitutes drinks at the bar because these
Right.
prostitutes couldn't buy their own drink. A woman couldn't buy a drink. It was
Okay.
impossible. So I would buy her a drink. That
Okay.
same
But is he
standard
buying
has been
drinks?
passed down
What's
for
the
over a
differential
century
in
Listen,
now.
hold
like?
on. They don't hear you talking, so you can't just jump in
I
the
know I'm asking
conversation
you
when
though.
you
I'm
want
just
to.
saying like, so is the
I
drink buying
Hold
based?
on.
Is the drink buying based off of? Hey, you know, you're at a bar and you're buying a girl to drink to get to know her because I feel like you guys don't have a problem buying the stripper a drink to get her drunk to have sex with her.
I definitely come from the school of
Listen. Let's hold on. Everybody, stop. You got
see,
a
I didn't want to do
I
this.
workstation,
know. Okay, fine.
so this is what I need you to do. Go to your workstation. I'll send you the link, and you can jump in and have this conversation because I'm not touching this Me Too movement shit that Law's talking about.
Hey, I'm on it, bro, because I think that with the Me
Set
Too
up.
thing, I think with the Me Too thing, we all have to adjust our approach to the way the world is now. Like a lot of the things that we do are based off of old ideology. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything, not everything, but a lot of the things we do is based off old ideology. Those things don't exist no more. Like some of it don't exist no more. Of course, there's still racism. Of course, there's still uh, feminine discrimination. Of course, there's a lot of this stuff going on, but you can't sit up here and tell me that Oprah ain't a billionaire. You know what I mean? And think that I'm going to be like, oh, she's a woman. I'm gonna buy her a drink. I'd be damned if I buy Oprah anything, bro. I'm not buying Oprah nothing. I would never buy Oprah a drink. Like, are you kidding me?
I
Lady,
don't,
you are the most successful person in the room.
is
Buy
that
the damn drink.
Cheetos?
Yeah,
Buy the drink.
are those Cheetos, bro?
Those are like Cheetos.
The hot flaming joints.
Her coochie is blowing up right now.
That's not even attractive, dog. I'm walking out the bathroom, sweetheart. I can't do it. Can't do it. Hot Cheetos.
Wow.
Look,
Now,
you not
listen,
having it, man?
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I really don't. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't super. My thing is this: I don't go to bars. Period. I've never bought a woman a drink in a bar ever. I've never done that before. Oop, get it off. I've never done that before. But to me, it seems desperate for a conversation for you to have to buy a girl a drink. What I don't like is the fact that women act like they don't like whores, but then they sit there and give a man attention for the exchange of a drink. Then it's like, hold on, this is complicated because isn't that a whore action?
Facts. But now listen to this, okay? Men buy each other drinks all the time too for the camaraderie. You know what I mean? Just to hang out, just to be boys. Okay, I got this round. You got the next round. And that's basically what I'm just saying to females. It's time for you to start. I got this round. You got that round. You're one of the homies now. You're not a lesser class of people. You wanted this. You wanted to be equal. So be equal. You know what I'm saying? We work at the same gig, my girl. You know what I'm saying? My darling, we work at the same job. I'm not finna buy your drinks all night. You one of the homies now. You're not just like some poor defenseless doe in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not. Come on, bro. You are a
Listen,
coworker now.
if
I
there's
got
any
this right.
women that want to come in and
Tear law ass up.
They do.
you can. Let me drop the link. So for women calling in on free tip, just call in and press them about this, dog. Because my thing is, it never been a thing for me because I don't abuse drugs. Let's get that out the way. And this is abusing drinking. I don't abuse alcohol and all that type of stuff. So if a woman asks me to buy her a drink, she's off my list anyway. Because I don't
Fact.
like women that drink like that. But if you're into drinking, Law ain't saying that it's like the worst thing in the world. He's just saying if y'all are on paper making more than us right now
Or equal.
or equal, but we're talking about the percentages. If we're black, so we're going to talk about black. There are more black women with MBAs and bachelor degrees than there are black men. Does that mean y'all should be buying us to drink now?
Can we get some of that action?
But does that
It's
mean
not-
that roles have been reversed? Because then when you start doing that, then the woman starts feeling like you could be a bitch.
Yeah, it's always
It
The
gets
muscle-
shady.
Yeah.
the muscle aspect definitely has to come into play too. We definitely not gonna overlook that. I mean, it's a slippery slope, but in essence, yes, that's pretty harsh, low.
Yeah.
But we not, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I think we need to get out of the conversation because that's where it always goes to. Okay,
Right.
you the bitch now. No. I am the less fortunate financial person in this equation. You know what I mean? Not so
Right.
much I'm your bitch because back in the day when we did it, females didn't appreciate it being called bitches just because they didn't. You
But we still called them bitches though.
That's a
yeah,
fact.
because we were out of pocket. Let's just throw that out there. We were out of pocket, and that's why things have changed. Because we were bogus. We were out of pocket. Men were out of control. We wasn't right, and now it's leaning towards being right. We wasn't right, bro. We were not correct in the things that we were doing
Right.
by telling women they can't do this and they're lesser than. There's certain things they seriously can't do. You know what I mean? On
Yeah,
a percentage level, on a majority level. You know what I mean?
My thing is this. I ask people questions, even the women that I've dated, when they talk about money. I ask them a simple question. How much money do you need? And no one understands that question. What do you mean? No, I mean, if you really broke it down, if I was to really break it down, I could have a decent life on $6,000 a month. If I really broke it down. How much money do you need? Well, I want as much money as possible. Well, that goes without saying, but this also proves to me that you're stupid because I asked you how much you needed,
Right.
not how much you wanted. Need, want, two different things.
Right.
If you really thought about what you would like to do every month, where you would like to go, the car you would like to drive, where you wouldn't mind living, you want to blow at least $300-400 a week in the gadget store or whatever like that. It probably adds up to about $7,500 a month
Right.
when you really dig down. So if you're making $200,000, ladies, and you run into a dude that's making 80, y'all as a collective are fucking winning. You're winning. Yeah, but he doesn't make as much as me. Who gives a shit? He makes 80, you make 200. What the fuck are y'all buying? Like, if you ever break it down, like, what's the problem? Yeah, but then, I look at him as less as a person. Why are you looking at him as less as a person if every single one of your needs are met and y'all have extra money just laying around? That's where it becomes weird because dudes don't do that. If we make 200,000, we will legit get in a serious relationship with the Waffle House girl.
Facts. And you will allow her to talk to you any type of way. You will. She
Especially
will
if
get
that
out
neck.
of pocket with you and you won't do nothing about it. Because
No.
at the end of the day, the respect is there. She's
Right.
serving her purpose in the relationship just as you are.
That's my old lady, man. She a little crazy, but that neck is a problem.
Facts. Facts.
But at the same time, I don't think a woman's not. Oh snap! Here we go. And here we go. Booyah. Way to fly.
Hello.
You got your stuff set up.
Yeah, I think I'm set up.
Law believes.
Here we go.
He believes that since women are making, around the same amount of money and more, can we end the men buying women drinks, and can it flow the other way a little bit?
Sure, absolutely.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're a traitor to your species. Girls, call in, get her. She's a traitor.
Well, I mean how can I put this? Isn't that their charge? Isn't that what they've been saying? Like, oh, I can do this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I don't get what the problem is.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we can find someone expanding on this.
Well, what he's saying is, let's get with the times. You're asking to be recognized in a modern world, yet you're still holding on to draconian or old school ways that goes against your whole rhetoric. So you're a walking contradiction at this point.
Yeah, you can't have both. You can't have the old ideologies of being a lady and somebody opening your door. Listen, sweetheart, we work the same amount of hours at the same job. My shoulders hurt too. Open my damn door.
I think
Open
it should.
my door.
It should. I get what he's saying, and I think it boils down to it being preferential. If a man wants to do that, that's fine. But if he doesn't, that's fine too.
Facts.
Yeah. It shouldn't be. What you're saying is it shouldn't be customary. Like,
Exactly.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, nah.
Well, I mean, if you drink, you're of the devil anyway. Abusing drugs is wrong. Let's get that.
Oh, here we go.
I don't abuse alcohol. And hold on 1 second. Let me style on all y'all. Booyah. My camera's better than everybody's. Listen, I want y'all to do better. I don't want you drinking alcohol. We're just having a discussion about how the new times and what's going on. This is what I believe. If my old lady just hits a lick and starts making freaking $700,000 a year, I am not gonna have a problem with that at all, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna have a problem with like spending the money neither.
But if she makes $700,000 a year and then be like, I mean, nigga, what you doing? And I'm doing what I've been doing. I mean, you can't get to 400 at least. Like, that's an issue.
See, I'm a realist. I believe in if I want something, I'm going to get it. So if I want to be held at night, if I want my man home, if I want those things, and I'm the person that's able to provide it, then I'm going to do that. So, I mean, all the money going to be spent anyway.
Y'all notice how quiet Lo got?
I'm just sitting here listening. Hey, I'm soaking it all up. Let's hear it.
A little quiet in the mud. Look around.
Yeah, I don't believe in the whole if a man makes a certain amount of money. First of all, you guys are trained, conditioned, and raised to take care of you, a wife, a family, because it is pretty much known that a woman requires money. To keep a woman requires money. Yes, we would like to think that, oh, it's nice to be the nice guy and open. No, when we get down to the brass tacks, it requires money. Your woman is around you for money. The less money you make, a woman has to make a decision if she's going to stay with you or not. That's usually when people start saying, oh, I'm gonna stick around with you because you have ambition, you have potential. No, that's her sticking around till she can monkey bar over into a better situation, because she's going to give herself an internal time clock to start setting until you start getting your stuff together.
So go ahead, Lo. Go ahead.
And that's why you got to keep buying the drinks and keep her liquored up so she don't get to the reality of life.
now listen, all the fellas listening to this conversation, pay attention, okay? Stop judging these females on such a low scale. Hold them to the same standard that they hold you. Stop judging off her neck. Okay? Because at the end of the day, her neck ain't going to be able to make that car note every week unless you put that on the block. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. Let me get this right to the men that's in here, because it's 3 men in here that's spending money with a woman around.
Who is
Listen, shut up, Lo. So should we, as a man, as a collective, should we be like, hold on, should we give women a quota to hit as far as money goes?
I don't think that that's sticky. That's not.
So you're giving them an allowance now?
No, I'm not talking about allowance. See, you still giving people money. We not talking about that. We're talking about, should we give the woman now, since we know they think that way, should we give them a quota of what they should make?
I think it goes back to like what Tufla said. You got to make up in your mind on what you are willing to deal with, what you are willing to put up with. Like, if you are willing to put up with somebody that has aspirations of working at the Waffle House their whole life and then being done with life and collecting a Social Security check, then you need to make that decision going into the situation.
Right.
Just like Tufla said, as the relationship progresses, women think about, like, am I really cool with this guy making that amount of money? Like, they have taken the sexual connection out of it and thought about kids and financial instability and how they're able to hold on to their lifestyle at some point. That's what women
just, I would tell like my cousins, like my male cousins, I said, the same way women look for red flags, you guys should look for red flags. If a woman is asking about how much you make, or she's looking into examining what you do for a living, and then that good word, oh, if he has potential, if he has ambition, those are red flags. Because what if you're content in being who you are and you make yourself a good living and you're happy? Isn't the goal for everyone to be happy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's a slippery slope. So I put it to you this way. I look at actions. So people will say, someone like me, oh, you're with TB for his money. You're with TB with this. But then I'm cooking him health conscious food. I'm going to the gym with him. He's pretty much off the truck. He has made transformations or differences in his life that I've helped contribute. Now, a normal woman will look at him and say, well, I just want you to have a local job. I just want you to come home. They're not going to insert themselves to make him get to the goal. And that's the type of woman I am. Yeah, I'm an actionable woman.
It's either you hit it or it's an issue.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're right. Go ahead.
But to me, you know, the way I was raised is that you don't really, they're gonna live on what you are able to bring in, and whatever they work, man, that goes towards trips and extra stuff. Like that's what most of these union workers and these dock workers and these cops who are married to like teachers, they're not depending on their $28,000 salary, but it does help to get the motorcycle and to go on the trip at the end of the year and all that type of stuff. To me, that's almost an old school thought. If I'm dealing with a chick and she's clinical, like asking me qualifying questions, we're not going to go no further than that immediately. Because my thing is, you're qualifying me as if you're the prize, and I don't like when women do that, because I don't consider. See, if I was dating you and I could stop working, you would be the prize.
Facts.
So if I was trying to talk to Oprah, Oprah would be the prize because I'm getting the Lambo first week.
Facts.
Yeah.
But if you get me, and now working's a choice, how are the fudge sickle sticks are you the prize? And how am I being drilled? Like, that's why I say it's a flipping on its head. It's like, I don't want to be arrogant and be like, hey, darling, I'm the prize. What I'm saying is be a regular person and don't come at me with like I'm trying to buy a car, because you're almost selling yourself to me. All right, what's your credit score? What's your this one? They do the same thing when I try to get a car. So and then when I start looking at you as an object I purchased, then I'm the dick when you sold yourself to me.
Right.
I always look at it as, what happens if something happens to you? You know, like if something happened, like if you broke your leg, God forbid, or something like that, I should be able to hop right in at a minute's notice and continue the continuity of our lifestyle. I should never become complacent or become decrepit to that point. So That's why I look at it as you're making this money. We can live a minimal lifestyle, live under that. But then if something happens, as the balls bitch that I am, I should come in and pick up the note and pick up the bills, and so that way, you get the time that you need to rehabilitate, get back on the grind, and then boom. And that's what a teamwork is. Teams work together. You can't win the game with one person. Everyone has their position, and when people do their position well, the team thrives, and we win championships.
Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm not hating on anybody or any man that says that neck is enough. Like my girlfriend says, she does her job, and neck is what her job is. And if by all means, if that's your standard, if that's what makes you happy, and that's what this is all about. It's what makes you happy. You have to come into the game with that mentality. Like, you can't later on badger her because all she's bringing to the relationship is the next. She told you that from the jump. You analyzed that through her. I mean, you should have been able to figure that out through conversations and seeing what you were getting yourself into. So as a man, if you know that you want help, then you should go out there and find someone that's going to help you. If you want to do everything and you just want a female to do minor little things, and you're going to make sure that everybody's happy around those, you built that system for yourself, by all means, do that. That's if it works for you, make it work. But times are changing. Like, a lot of the things that we were taught in the 80s is 40 years ago. That was 40 years ago. You're not watching. Nobody has a TV from 40 years ago. Nobody's really driving cars from 40 years ago. I mean, they do, but they make like little, they need work. Just like anybody that thinks from 40 years ago. They need work. You need help. You're going to have to update some things.
The biggest thing that women forget, and this is something that I hope women can understand, is that when you become one with your mate, your man, or whomever, the world no longer exists. You start to create your world. So the biggest problem with women is that they keep looking outside and looking over the gate and seeing it's greener over there and seeing someone got begonias, and then they start to doubt their home. And that's the poison that women put into the home, is looking outside to bring validity into the inside.
Hold on, we're gonna get Lowe's point because Lowe trying to skate through this conversation. I'm gonna get to it in a minute, but I got one more question for. Hold on, Lowe. I got one question for. Okay, so if I'm out here working, I'm trying to do my thing, right, baby? You hear me? And give me a football player, y'all, a pretty nigga, and one of them Cam Newton niggas, right?
Hey, there you go. I guess whatever.
And he pull up on you at the coffee shop, and he get out of McLaren, and he get out, and his light skinness is glistening and all that.
Oh Lord! First of all, he light skin. I can't even do nothing to him. I can't stand light skin. I'm so done with light skin. It don't even make no sense.
Racist.
Because light skinned people are the devil. Sorry.
Yeah. And on that note, listen, I don't mean to put a pin in this, but I gotta go get my daughters from work. Okay, so Law, hold it down for the light skins until I get back. I'll tap back in when I get back. Give me about 20 minutes if y'all still on here.
Yeah, link's still hot.
All right.
Dang,
so he was gonna leave me in here by myself.
Yep.
I'm sick of this rhetoric.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the light skin thing.
I love it.
Light skin. We cannot act like light skinned people, the black bourgeoisie, the beige, the brown bag, the Creole, the passing Negroes have not acted like they were better than the brown and the darker. We can't act that way.
Hey, get your point out, because I'm you done? Are you done?
No, I'm not done. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just saying that we can't act like that. A light skinned girl or a light skinned person does not act with the airs of if they're like, I'm better than you. Don't act like that's not a thing that's going on in the black neighborhood. That is a real thing.
Yeah. But are you done?
I'm done. Go ahead.
So let's not. Exactly. You are absolutely correct, and I love it. I love it. I definitely use it when it needs to be used. That you are absolutely correct. I use all my light skin powers for what they can get me. Okay, but we not gonna act like dark skinned people, especially men, have this persona as being the toughest human beings on the planet. Oh, look at me, I'm dark. I'm the hardest nigga alive.
They can't help that the white man idolized them in that regard. What do you want?
Oh, yes.
But
That
They knocked off their nose. They knocked off their noses and emasculate them while they were hanging. Them, they castrated them while they were hanging. What do you? It's not their
so light
fault.
skinned niggas ain't hanging. Light skinned niggas ain't get castrated.
they
I
did.
mean, I'm not saying
did.
that. What I'm saying is, you just said that dark skin men. That's not. It's almost like the whole Malcolm X stating the black woman's the most disrespected. It's not their fault if that happens to them,
because that's part of the vilification of the ads of saying that black people are super aggressive and stuff like that. That comes from the corporate advertising.
Yeah.
Listen, if you could be dark skinned and work at Microsoft and hold on to this fucking scary persona that's built around your skin complexion, and you ain't got a tough bone in your body, then I'm gonna hold on to I'm the prettiest nigga light skin persona, even though I ain't been with the same girl since high school and I don't get no chicks. I'm gonna hold on. It is what it is. We use what we got.
But you made the distinction. You said that you are aware that you have certain advantages,
Light skin privileges.
and you're using them. My thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. But then don't be mad when a black person grabs themselves by the balls and say, "All right, well, I see that you're using your privilege." And like you said, a black man can use theirs. Hey, I have the biggest dick in the room. Everyone bow down to that, and that's just what it is.
Wait a minute. We all black.
Now you're all black. That's what I'm talking about. You're all over the place.
Dick level is even. Okay.
See what I'm saying? You're all over the place.
The dick level score is even. Like we're tied up. Ain't no the dark niggas got big cars.
Yo, Law was that dude when we played games as a kid. He always added rules, dog.
Yeah.
No faces.
Law is the type that adds the different rules to Uno. Like he goes beyond the written rules and he's adding the other rules. So
we ain't playing faces. We not hitting in the face. We not hitting in the face.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Listen. The light skin thing about being better or prettier or shinier is the same as, like I said, the dark skin thing about being more durable, tougher, stronger. Now,
so it's being pushed.
You said what?
So you're saying it's being pushed by the media as well?
Yeah, it's being pushed by the media as well. And we got to hold on to that. Oh, light-skinned niggas, we soft. We all Al B. Short, Drake. Like, we got to hold that shit. We got to hold that shit. Just like dark-skinned niggas got to hold on to you're a thug, you're tough, you're scary. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dark-skinned niggas are soft as fucking pillowcases. Okay?
Yeah, skin has nothing. Skin tone has nothing to do with how tough somebody is. That's usually just mental shit. And as far as pretty, as far as
light skin,
there's a lot of ugly light skinned people out there.
Facts. DJ Fish is not. He don't represent pretty light skinned niggas around America. That man's ugly as shit.
True. But what I'm saying, damn, Law, you act like you here in representation of all light skinned niggas in the world, bro.
Oh, we know you're light skinned, but you're still a dark nigga. We got it. We know.
Listen, I'm just an honorary member. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
We know. The black delegation has spoken. Law the trucker is a black man.
So, Law, does your hair nap up, or do you got that blue chew hair?
See, here we go, man. See. Let me put it for you this way, bro. Did nobody, when we was young, didn't nobody say, "Oh, he got Indian in his family"? I ain't get that.
Okay, this is how you know. This is how you know if you are black. You ready?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. If the texture of your hair on your head is different from the texture from the hair on your genitalia, that is a great determining factor if you are all the way black. So usually our genitalia is a little bit more coarser than the grade of our hair. But if it's all wavy and curl patterns all over you, you're pretty much white. I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't understand niggas that got like the nigga naps on their head and their chest. That's rough, my boy. Like I don't have that. Like my hair and my chest hair are two different hairs.
Because you've been
I
permanent.
I'm not even gonna go to the like genitalia. I'll just leave it at chest hair or
Well, that's why
underarm hair or
women
something
will
like that.
Pause.
shave it.
Pause.
That's why women will shave it. Like a woman will put, weave in her hair, and then she will shave down there because if she let it grow out and she got that Malaysian cablasian in her hair, and then it's like taco meat Tuesday down there, it's a little
Man,
jarring. So it is what it is.
Taco Tuesday. Listen, we all got our own struggles, man. I ain't listen.
Is
I
your
think
underarm hair law is straight as the hair on your head?
it's definitely different. My hair on my head is way nappier than my underarm hair.
All right, okay, all right, you're black. All right, all right.
Right.
I mean,
I
I'm pretty
can't
sure
get a
he knows
comb.
his mom or his dad is black. Like he knows he's black.
I can't get a fine tooth comb through my hair.
Mm.
But you can get a
But
big.
if I run that joint through my chest and my underarm, you won't feel a snag. You know what I'm saying? You won't feel a snag. That joint just gonna run right through. It ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Smitty says taco meat Tuesdays, no hair, no fair. Bink, what is you talking about? Listen, I feel like to me, I don't care if a woman shaves in private or not because I come from the era of bush porn, so it doesn't scare me off like that. The younger kids are really into the point where it has to be naked as a baby, but I think that's akin to pedophilia. Personally, I feel like why does a person have to be bald like adolescents? It's not needed, but if they do it, hey, that's what's up. But it's not like, oh, you got some hair down there, you need to fix it. I'm not on no crap like that. I think that's a little too much. Where it's like it has to be smooth as a baby's bottom. Then it's like, do you like babies? I'm confused.
I don't get down like that neither. Like it doesn't have to be like baby bald, but I don't want to see a fucking wildfire down there either.
Yeah, but that's different. Where it's like totally unmaintained and
Yeah.
when I start eating coochie, I remember way back when I first started eating coochie at like 16, spreading the hair out of the way.
Fact.
That's how far back I go with the coochie eating gang. Now these days, it's just assumed that a person is supposed to be bald. If you're living, going through day to day, working with a person, it doesn't turn me off like that because I guess I'm older. But these days, you would get laughed out of a room if a chick goes into a 20-year-old's room and got hair down there. They'd be like, "Ooh, what is that?"
Yeah,
Listen, let's clear something else up too. Light skinned niggas definitely eat pussy. Like that's
Whoa, no one said you didn't eat pussy,
that's a
dog.
rumor. Y'all be see, way too fly know what I'm talking about. They don't want to mess with the light skinned brothers.
Oh no, I was that was a disagreeing. Not a.
Oh, okay. Well then okay.
So
That's
hold on. Let's stop.
Wait a minute.
Way too fly. Or do light skinned dudes refuse to eat coochie?
I just don't think they're good at it.
Oh,
Yo, she being unruly today. Like,
you know what I'm saying? She just off the
Okay, all right. The reason why, because I think that a lot of them have the veneer like I'm the pretty one, so I don't have to do that, and it's really not X. I really believe that light skinned men be like, oh my god, the women are on me, so like, they just come to me and just do me. They just fuck on me. And then when the light skinned man, like when it's their turn, a light skinned man be like, oh,
ladies, don't listen to her. Don't miss your diamond in the rough. He will walk right past you.
that's crazy.
Not
I don't
listen
know.
to her.
I don't know. I had a lot of whoremongering males in my family. And I had one time my uncle sat me down and he was like, you know what I'm saying, you got a girlfriend, boy? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple of biddies on me, you know what I'm saying, woody woody woo. He was like, you eating the pussy? And I was like, nah, I don't do that. He like, oh, you messing up already. So he took an orange and he cut the orange in half. And he was like, if you can eat an orange, you can eat some pussy. So and then he tried to show me how to do it with an orange. And he was like, listen, none of the dudes your age is doing this. You do this, you're going to shoot to the moon. And he was right. He was totally right. And he also said, if you ain't eating pussy, you sucking dick. So you got to choose. I was like, whoa. Where the pussy at, nigga? I eat the pussy shit.
Your uncle was harsh, bro. He went at it head first time. He went straight.
Bro, have you seen my father, bro?
Yes,
my whole family is like that. It's a bunch of dudes like that that's like, listen, show me a woman whose man don't eat coochie and I'll show you a woman that I can take.
Yeah, that's it. The money definitely can offset that a bit. But other than that,
now see, it'll offset it to where I probably can't take her from you, but I can have her.
You can have her, right? You can borrow.
And half the time, dudes who doing that don't want to take her from you. They just want to have her.
Facts.
So it's like depends on what that dude wants.
I say this though, like as far as that's concerned, like as far as just eating pussy in a hole, it's just like it's a listening skill, really. You just if you're a man out there, here we go, this nigga.
What? Nigga, talk. I'm just trying to make sure I'm good.
That's the problem with light-skinned people. Light-skinned people hate what other people are looking at everyone else. But no, it's a problem. Y'all got a problem.
I'm sorry. Oh, let me help Law out. Let me put it back. on. There you go.
Yeah,
Law, you happy?
There you go.
Oh my God. You could have been playing a video in the background. You gonna put it on full screen.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, man, before Pretty Ricky Fontaine took us the whole thing, I think just eating pussy is a listening skill. You gotta listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You don't go into it a professional most of the time, and that's with anything else. And any woman that act like they was just the top notch neck giver in the nation on their first jump. Cut it out, man. You want topping dudes off properly on your first few bananas. You know what I'm saying?
Ho. So are you saying that you would prefer a chick to have had some experience before you deal with her than deal with a chick that has no experience? Because now you kind of saying, I prefer she has done a few before she messes with mine.
That I would specify. That I would classify by age. That I would classify by age.
So if you 34 and you can't do it, you've been messing. So what's going on?
Yeah, you tripping. You tripping, sweetheart. You tripping. You should have had your practice in by now. But if you in college, give us some slack, bruh. Cut us some slack. And opposite, females, cut the man some slack. He learning.
Right. Yeah. And you need to teach them. You need to stop just taking it. You need to say, stop. Do it this way. This hurts. This doesn't hurt. What do we do?
Ask questions.
Well, I think the people that says that are the people that are like with women. They usually get their experience from older guys or very inexperienced guys. And so they start to formulate, towards, okay, well, at least want to go with the experienced guy because it feels good right then and there. It's instant gratification. So
men do the same thing.
Men do the same thing. So when I see or when I hear people say, oh, well, my wifey is not a whore, hasn't been this, or whatever the case may be, I just look at it as just a reason for you to go cheat because you now have this angelic, nice toy at home, like a baby doll at home, but then you go take out your sexual aggressions with whores and sluts and things like that. So just my vantage point.
My thing is this: if a chick come with me and say I've only had sex with one dude, I'm not gonna deal with her. We can be cool, we can be friends, we could be all that, but sexually, I'm not interested. Number one, you're just not. I'm 35 years old, going on 36. I don't feel like teaching nobody from scratch. And this is the thing that I tell these dudes about me being into the pedophile culture, where it's like, oh, I want a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old. Ain't nothing no fucking 19-year-old can do for me.
I'm good on that shit. I swear to God, I'm so good on young chick. Cause
Yeah,
for lack of a better term, I do have better terms. I'm just not gonna use it. Y'all stupid as hell, bro. Like y'all
Yeah.
just like any other young person. Young people are percentage wise in general. Y'all some dumb fucks, man. Y'all dumb.
retarded, and
Y'all
it's like,
fucking dumb. Just people, not women, not men. Young people. You guys are fucking retarded, bro. I can't. I cannot. You guys are stupid as shit, bro. I can't.
yeah, and
I couldn't deal with that shit.
it's one of them situations where it's like y'all are looking at the package, but you're not thinking of a few things. Like an old head told me, he said, "I'm not dealing with no 18-year-old chick." And I'm like, "Wow, old head." He says, "An 18-year-old person don't know how to wash themselves, right? Like they don't even know." You understand? The vagina is not a Tesla, people. It's like a Maserati. You gotta know how to take care of it. And
You gotta oil that junk.
a lot of them come from crappy families and crappy situations and hate my mom and all this. By the time they get to you, they don't know how to handle their pH balance. They don't know none of that shit. They don't know what to eat, what not to eat, what to sprinkle in the bath to help it get right. You know what I'm saying? Old biddies and chicks that have women that taught them, they know what to, I'm off. So I'm gonna go in the shower, and then they put like not chemicals, but like chemistry shit in the tub and all that. Like they don't know how to do none of that. They slap soap on that thing, booyah, eat it.
Yo, I just don't. I'm gonna backtrack on something you said, bro. Fellas, don't miss your gems either. He said one thing TB said was if she said she been with only one person, you gotta ask questions, bro. Because if that first person was Prince, nigga, you might be working with a champion, bro.
Well,
No.
we'll find out the first time you peel the banana.
Yeah,
You hear
fact.
me? And
But
if
you
I
said
feel any,
you wouldn't even give it an opportunity.
I
You
wouldn't.
feel me?
I wouldn't.
But if you didn't ask the question, like, okay, who was that
Yeah,
nigga? If
but
it was
there's
Prince,
women
shit, it
outnumber
might have
us.
been,
Women outnumber us 30 to 1. I don't have to ask no motherfucking
yeah,
question.
okay, well there you go. See,
I'm
he's
not
cool.
about to do none of that, dog. I'm not about to be in here teaching you how to do nothing. I'm old. I don't want to help figure you out sex, bro. I figured that out in '02. I don't want to learn this shit now. No, you need to know what you're doing if you come into the freaking table, dog. You at least gotta know how to do a little something. Like I can't be like building you from this is a penis, and then I'm not doing that, bro. For what?
Here's the thing that women would do. I'm sorry, lady. I'm just gonna put y'all out that day. I'm sorry. Y'all be backing me no way, so it is what it is. They don't let me know it, so I will just bye y'all. Anywho's, when a woman says, like, let's just say y'all talking and stuff like that, and maybe y'all been talking for a while or whatever, and y'all start going into maybe like the phone sex portion, like whatever. If a woman keeps telling you that when she has sex with you, her pussy is going to have you do X, Y, and Z, 9 times out of 10, she doesn't have good pussy. See, I believe you shouldn't have to say that. You shouldn't have to speak on it that way. One, it's masculine to speak in that format. Oh man, when this pussy gushy, this pussy. Like that's just like that's whack. Like you're not going to speak it into the universe for your pussy to be good now. It's just not how that goes. So same with men. When men do the whole look, you see, I'm a girl. I just feel like no, you shouldn't have to speak on it. Like we'll see that action when that action comes to it, but that's
Right.
usually how it be. But a woman
Cause
will just straight up say that.
right. Cause my thing is I don't like bragging on it because that makes them tense up for it. I don't want the chick to tense up. I ain't put me on full screen when I say that.
Oh,
I don't want her to tense up. I want her to come in thinking I don't know shit. I want her to come in thinking, oh, this ain't gonna be this. And then I always want to hit him with that goddamn Willy Wonka. When she ain't expecting it. Bam! What? Ain't no running now. I want to grab the ankle. Get back over here. What you say? Arrgh. Like I want it to be like that. I don't want you to be like, oh, he said is this. So then she like, let me tense. No, don't tense. I want you to relax like you the champ. I want you to come in with the arrogance of how Mayweather walk into the ring like this is gonna be easy, and then I'm just gonna hit you with that Wama Medulla, swing right there, and then I'm gonna talk shit to you while you losing the match. What happened? What happened?
Oh my God,
That's
ladies
how
and
I get down.
gentlemen,
Oh my God.
Thought you was
ladies
a
and
gangster.
gentlemen,
Thought you was real.
I present to you Dr. Coconut Butter. He has arrived. Dr. Coconut Butter has arrived.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? I can't hear you. What you say? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you because this is my problem with women right here. I'm gonna put it out there. I do it. They have been running the monopoly on sex for 50 years. It's like, oh, well, you got to be this good, and you got to be that, and you got to be this, and you got to be that, and you. This is my thing. This is my thing. What the fuck you got to be? I've had chicks ask me. It means if your sex good, bitch, is your sex good? Why are you asking me about what I'm doing? Is yours good? Oh, well, niggas, don't tell me what niggas told you. Is your sex good? Do you know how to fuck a nigga back? Huh? Or do I got to do all the gyrations and mess up my freaking waist muscles? Did you gonna help me out? Are you just gonna lay there and make dumbass noises? Are you gonna be like, all right, you got yours in and roll a nigga over and get on top and handle business? Or are you just gonna lay there? No.
Yeah, females, y'all done fucked around and raised the bar for yourselves because y'all can't talk shit if y'all ain't got them Megan Thee Stallion 3000 needs. I'm sorry. It ain't our fault. Y'all
Yeah.
showed us the real need. We know what to look for now.
Right.
I feel like if a woman can't ride, you might as well just sit down.
Yeah, you're
I think
true.
that's but if you can't ride, I'm talking about ride for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then you might as well just go and hang it up.
Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm about to go to bed. Jesus Christ.
So
Cause this is another thing too. And if you young, don't come to me telling me we gonna do it all night. Bitch, I'm not staying up all night with you.
Yeah,
we
that
need to get straight to the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's that young shit. That's that young shit. I got shit to do, man. I got shit to do.
Oh, we know, niggas. When you were describing your work schedule, it was like, man, I ain't got time. He said, "You see the red light? The red light special means stop." Good to me.
I ain't got time for all that shit.
But you was all night. I was like, darling, if you know what you doing, it don't take all night, y'all. It really does. Let me tell you something. If y'all feeling extra in love today, 40 minutes could happen. But shit be stopping in 22, 26 minutes if y'all both know what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good knockout.
And you definitely dealing with a nigga that's on a 10-hour reset. So don't fucking play with me, young lady. I ain't got time, Joe. I don't have time. That 10-hour reset is fucking real. Straight up. When that 10 is over,
that's why it's beautiful to really know your partner and stuff and really explore to that degree. Because like I said, sometimes, me and CB will be at it, and then sometimes it'd be like boom, and it's just how the wind blows. Yeah, it's like,
I don't know. If you with someone for a certain period of time and both of y'all are working and both of y'all are tired, you done did the whole shower thing. You done put on smell good. You done laid down and kissy face, and both of y'all fell asleep.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that people that have vacation sex all the fucking time are either really rich or really fucking poor? Because I don't understand how you got time for that shit all the time. Unless you really rich or really fucking poor. Because I ain't got time for vacation sex all the fucking time.
No, you don't. Most of the time, you don't have time for that, especially if you're getting it.
I ain't got time for that. I don't have the time. So
but they saying you can lose your partner, and because this can be women or men, because women are in real serious jobs too. Them people who work like that, they do end up getting cheated on, and they get hit with the "you ain't showing me no attention" shit. And it's like, bitch, you think 18-foot ceilings are free? What are you talking about? So you juked me, man or woman, for the Waffle House girl or the dude that work at Jiffy Lube with the one gold tooth. You juked me for this nigga? Because I'm working and you steady driving the gas out the car and steady swiping the card?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go and get a bag together and go live with that nigga because
he stay with his mom.
And plus women, I think women forget, and this is the difference between women and girls. First of all, check this shit out. I need time for my, stuff to get back right. You be throwing your pH balance off when you're sexing and he all letting off and stuff. A lot of women just be forgetting that, take care of her. You know what I mean? And sometimes the heart grows fonder when you miss them a little bit. So, you know, you ain't got to be humping 2-3 times a day. You become desensitized to it anyway. It's
Y'all end
not
up,
as exciting.
you get tired of having sex with your partner.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, when we practice retention on both ends, not just on Sean, but for me as well, when we, you know, at that point, and it's almost like a body synchronization, right? Because it's like me and him can look at each other. No, let's get it on. Like it's a feeling, it's an electric magnetism that happens. But if you both are just doing it to be doing it, you
It's
lost
young.
connection.
And like
Yeah.
Law said, you young and y'all not getting no money. Cause how did you have the time, bro?
Yeah. Now you just fucking as a hobby.
Hold on. The dirty niggas in here. Smitty.
Oh, Smitty. Why you
Well,
coming?
Smith.
you know how I do. You know, I jump in the sheets real good, real quick, down and dirty. You
Oh
know,
Lord,
Yo,
brother.
I feel like Smitty a grimy nigga, dog. It's
I
just the
know,
way he
right?
talk, bro.
I be like, put it on me. Look here, man. You better give it to me right. Get some of that nasty side shit. Give it to me now. I want that Megan. I want that little Kim. I want the Cardi B. I want the porn star. I want it
You
all.
are
God
all
damn it.
on the plane.
Oh,
God damn, Smitty. Smitty, I ain't never getting in your car, riding in your truck,
Never.
none of that, bro.
Not without no wipes, no wet wipes.
Jesus Christ. Hey, ladies out there, just go and get me out the way. I ain't want to. Just go and get me done, goddamn. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Get me out the way. I'm
Yo,
like, I'm like, I'm like mopping the fucking floor. Just go on and get me done. It don't take that goddamn long.
how long? Hold on, la. If you could plan your night with your old lady, how many minutes you want it to be?
If it's vacation or 10 hour
No, you working 7 days a week. You on grind mode. How many minutes
oh
you?
no. Get me out the way, my man.
Give me a number.
On the how many minutes?
Yeah.
About 10 of them hoes. About 10. About 10, that's all I need.
You put about 8 on it. Put about 8.5.
About 10 of them hoes.
But
And the
what?
sooner the better. If you beat that, then shit.
But
You
my
might
thing,
get fired.
what happened to quickies? Quickies was a thing.
No, people don't like quickies no more. That's
Yeah,
that people
well,
talk against them, bitch.
Shit, man. You can go and
Get
dust
me out
right
the
on
way.
off.
That shit like an oil change for me. Sex like an oil change for me during the week. I'm sorry, ladies, if that's what you. I get. It's the same with you. You better hurry up, goddamn. Come on. I'm willing to
So
put
put
in
up
work,
real
but
quick.
I'm willing to put in work, but
Sex,
goddamn,
I
lady,
think
hurry
the
up.
whole, like I said, sex is. First of all, a lot of people be lying. That's why I don't really be listening to people as a collective out in the group because, like I said, a lot of people like to lie to be in
I'm
agreement
fucking for
with others.
3 hours a night.
Yeah, and that shit is like I said, a nice, good, you know, push me up against the
18
wall,
minute
bend me over. Yeah, just I mean, I'm cool, but
Now
that's because
especially when
listen here,
uh,
listen here. I'm going to Vegas. We coming out to Vegas in about a week or two. I don't know if it's gonna be this weekend or next weekend, but we gonna hit Vegas. And let me tell you something. When I get to Vegas,
oh
I
Lord.
got time. Like that white boy said, I ain't had time yesterday, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. I got time, cuz. Oh, I'm gangbanging the pussy, man. You know what I'm saying?
no.
I'm gangbanging the pussy.
What? Hold on. First of all,
I got
what is
time.
gang banging the pussy? What is that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna talk to the pussy like Suge Knight. What's up, partner? What's up with you, homie? You know
Lord.
what I'm saying? Look the pussy in the eye. What's up with you, homie? What
Well,
set you?
you gotta tell your wife to reach out to me so I can make reservations for a couple of nice little things to do.
Yeah, we definitely gonna reach out, but after I get done with Suge Knight and that pussy.
You gotta talk to it every stroke. You like,
Oh,
yeah, hold up. You gotta pull it out real quick. Be like, yeah, you see that down there. Did I tell you to
babe,
talk? I
why
did
are
tell you
we
to talk.
friends with these
Yeah.
I
people?
don't know,
Why
but
are we
Smitty
friends?
sounds extra nasty, perverted, bro. Like,
I
I
ain't
don't
tell you
know
to talk.
why.
I ain't tell you to talk. What I said? You better, yeah.
This nigga's disgusting, bro. No, you know why? Because I remember being a trucker when I was out there OTR by myself. I used to tell chicks, it's like, look, See, you should deal with an OTR trucker, and they be like, "Why you ain't never home?" Because an OTR trucker appreciates the femininity of a woman. Because we round nothing but sweaty bastards all the time. So you round sweaty bastards for 60, 90 days. You wanna appreciate the creation. You know what I'm saying? You want to appreciate it. A dude that sees chicks all day, all long, he just trying. Like, I see you all the time. It's not nothing special.
Yeah.
You hear me? And I've been waiting because I'm out on the road, and I didn't do free range pussy. That wasn't my thing. I went back to the great state of Virginia to get vagina. I was scared to free range the chicken. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't just sliding through Memphis and hitting something. I wasn't doing that. But I know dudes that do. But it's like, bro, when I get it, I want to take my time on it because I don't get it all the time. But if we at home and we got crazy schedules, shouting, I gotta be up 6 and 7 in the morning.
Man, go on and mop this floor and get me on out the goddamn way.
You're a mess. Plus, I mean, from a woman's perspective, if you are like a girly girl, and you're taking your baths and you're doing your upkeep and you smell well and stuff like that. Like I said, it'll be where when you cross paths, it will be that, damn, you smell good, girl. And then it'll be that raw sex time, what we call it, middle of the day nakedness.
Yeah, middle of the day nakedness.
Afternoon delights, so that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if everyone doing what they're supposed to do, you will cross paths and it will be, just as amazing as any other time. But I agree with Law at the same. Sometimes, you got to look at each other like, listen, I'm going to need about 5 minutes of your time. That's all I need, baby.
I'm going to need you to move the flow real quick. Don't get me out the way so I can get up and, go and get this motherfucking check. You know what I'm saying?
But you guys definitely going to have to go stay at a hotel. Y'all can't come over the house because we don't even want to know what y'all
niggas let me go to the closet and the closet moves and like, what are y'all doing?
Hang on to the rail.
We work so much,
baby. Do a pull up real quick. Let me get on that. Pull up real quick. Let me get that.
Clearly, we need them Mimi from Love and Hip Hop shower curtains. All right, gotta put them Jones down.
No, what I believe, I had an old head tell me one time. He was like, "Bro, I don't even want pussy no more." And I was like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Man, I'm 60 years old. I just want a chick to give me the mouth and leave me alone." I was like, "So you ain't trying to fuck?" He's like, "Man, I've been fucking for 40 years." I said, "Dude, how do you get to the point where you don't want to fuck?" He said, "Man, fucking is extra messy. It's a whole bunch of emotions. I just pay one of these little hood rats $30 to $100. They clean the clock, and I go on with my day. I can go fishing that day, all type of shit." I was like, "That's fucking nuts, dog."
And that's when the ladies call up Messy Mob because he love the mess. He love to make
just like how women, older women get. When older women get, they want, "Don't touch me. Don't leave me alone. You ain't getting none of this." It's the same way. That's why I said it's all relative.
Yeah.
If I get to the point where it's just like, when it's like, hopefully I'm old and rich, and I'm just gonna have like I'm not even gonna play with hood rats. Like, I'm gonna have legit, like, escort joints. and when they come over, I'm gonna be at my chair, like, just on the thing, like, decrepit and shit. And I'm gonna have my assistant pull the chair out, turn it sideways.
Oh my god!
Right? I'm just gonna lift my feet up because I already know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And then the practitioner is gonna handle the job.
Practitioner.
And then Consuela gonna wipe me off, put a little powder on there, and slide the chair right back into the fucking hole. And that's it.
He gonna get one of the Stephen Hawkins joints.
I told him, I said, when we get like old, I was like, just hire me like a handsome guy to give me baths. That's all I want. Like,
I do too. Fabio, handle that.
Right.
Because I ain't going there with that nasty motherfucker. I'm 60 years old. I ain't trying to do nothing worse. Shit.
Two fly signing up for the sponge bath program.
Yeah.
You get the Stephen Hawkins package. No,
Bro, why do old people like to? What the fuck is going on in them sponge baths, bro?
hey, you hear too now? She put her bid in. Hey, you think she working hard for nothing? Shit.
Yeah, yo, I was like, listen, I say
Yeah.
you go ahead and get Melissa. I'm going to get Fabio, and
Listen,
we both eat
good.
granola and grapefruit in the morning together, like no one has to know the
I
whys.
bet you old rich people do that. Though. I bet you
Oh
they do
yeah.
that. And it's like, dude, we've been together 56 years. And if you sitting on like a bunch of money, we about to go out anyway. We might well live with a bang, baby. Fuck it. So what you want to do? What you want to do? Shit. Like let's order up some 30-year-olds. Fuck it. I mean, you got the money. So y'all, the two dudes listening right now, if you was 68 and you sitting on $56 million, and you know I'm gonna be out of here in 5 years.
Hey, look here, man. If I got 67 million, I'm gonna be ordering every escort back pay. Look, if I get a fucking disease, I don't give a damn because nigga about to die. So, it don't matter.
Holy
So look, I want it all. I want it all. I want every single color, every single race from everywhere.
damn, Smitty, you ain't gotta go out in pain though.
I'll show
God
you.
damn, Smitty. You raw dogging the prostitutes at 68?
Hey, Smitty, wow.
Smitty, you gotta chill, bro. Like, don't be raw dogging the prostitutes, man.
I'm like, look here, Shada. Let me get that mouth real quick. Nah, let me get a kitty real quick. Matter of fact, let me get all three, goddamn
I'm gonna up the price. I give you $1,000 more. I give you $1,000
more dollars.
That's all math.
I need you to come on Monday, Wednesdays. That's all you need to come on Monday, Wednesdays. Come on Monday,
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
real estate tycoon Smitty died today from herpes, cynicles, fuzzies, and AIDS. And he went out and said I was down and dirty, and he died. Yeah, at that point, it's like I'm rich as fuck. I'm about to leave this money for my kids who ain't gonna do shit but sell off my shit. I'm gonna burn 4 of these million. 4 of these million about to get burned up. And at this point, I can do anything I want. I could buy a bunch of shit because I ain't gonna be around to pay the note. Fuck it, I'm getting a yacht. Why not? I don't even know how to pilot a yacht. Fuck that pilot. I'll do this shit myself.
And you know, it's funny. There's like when we talk like this, people
Why
probably
you
like, oh my
sound that way?
god.
Somebody sound weird, like slow motion.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it me?
Nah, I think that's you, Smitty. You the only one on a signal. Everybody else on Wi-Fi, bro.
Nah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Is that me? It ain't me, is it?
Is it me?
nah, you sound good. We hear everything fine, bro.
I can't
Smitty.
hear Marv that well. He's slow motion.
Yeah, Smitty, you got to pay for the gamer level Wi-Fi, bro. You can't get the cheap package, bro.
Nah, I got that. I got that premium. What you talking about?
It don't sound like it though. It sound like you got that thing on that. Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing but be on the internet. Nah, you need to get the. I got the gaming package, dude. I got the biggest one they could possibly get. I said whatever. If Microsoft was sitting here, give me that package.
Shoot,
I want
got
to be
that
able to do everything. 1 gig.
1 gig, yeah, 1 gig and low, yeah. That's the not the what's the call? Not the regular one. What's the regular one like? 300 or 400?
The regular one is like 120. I got 5. I got mine go up to what did it say, baby? 980.
Yeah.
I got the hot boy joint. Let me put my joint on full screen so y'all see how clear it is and all that. See?
Is it mega? Is it? Hey, what's it called? What's that thing called again? Ooh, I forgot what it's called.
See that?
This
See how
nigga.
clear my shit is? See that?
What was that? Explain yourself. What was that last little? What was that? Explain yourself.
Okay, hold a minute. Let me come back in and come back. I'm come back in and see.
Yeah,
if
bro.
it's different. All right.
Go call Cox, bro. Holla at him, man. Jesus,
So
Joseph.
messy Marv.
All shooky ducky now.
So, I mean, y'all cool, right? Like we I don't want this to be like a hangover situation.
They gonna
Like,
come out here and wild the fuck out.
oh Lord, have mercy.
Nah,
Because this is a Christian household, okay? Like we can't.
nah.
We in the bed by nine.
I got an old lady. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing motherfucking Madonna out there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got an old lady. She ain't built for Cuban links. Like we ain't going to no clubs at all.
Oh, thank God, Jesus.
How old are you, Law? How old are y'all?
I'm 40.
Oh,
Okay.
so you really trying to gamble and eat good food?
So we finna get steaks. Listen, I'm finna work. We gonna listen. We gonna check in.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna have to come see Suge Knight real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna get it away early, like
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We gonna
So she ain't gotta ask for it later.
I'm gonna work up. We gonna work up an appetite. We gotta work up an appetite.
Okay.
Gotta work up that appetite. She gonna holler at Suge Knight. Then we looking for a steak. You know what I'm saying? Flat out.
I know a couple of places that are like, you got to give me the date because of Nevada is you have to have reservations
for everything.
For everything.
You need
good spots out
reservations.
there.
You need reservations for Steak and Shake right now.
Yeah, it's bad.
Crazy, bro.
But I
Yeah.
do. I have actually have two friends that hit me up on my IG that are sous chefs at two different restaurants, and now that they are there, hopefully we can get into some pretty ritzy places. So yeah,
that'd be decent. We definitely need to do something like that because that's our speak. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna be doing no clubs and shit like that.
Nothing rowdy. You trying to go to somewhere there's a nice joint, chill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Have a few cocktails and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm old. I have a couple cocktails. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no young niggas out there having cocktails.
Yeah, the fact that you said cocktails, that was
I didn't even know what he was talking about.
A lot of casinos out there, got a lot of lounges out there.
Yeah.
That probably suit y'all out real good too. You know, sit down, relax, have a few cocktails and whatnot, have a few appetizers, hors d'oeuvres,
It just sounds nasty because Smitty's saying it. It just sounds nasty.
You can come too, Smitty. Smitty sound like he would be a great concierge. Like, he's like, oh, I can show y'all right now.
Why when Smitty say it, it just sounds dirty, it's something
nasty.
We'll get you a cocktail. Don't you worry about it.
Quick. I'm gonna hold your hand real quick because we walk in, it's gonna be a little different for you.
And Smitty said, hors d'oeuvres.
you know he trying to hit the joint. He brung, hey man, you want a hors d'oeuvre?
Oh.
Them suckers is $30, so keep that neck right. Keep the neck right.
Right.
Smitty loves the type that he be counting the tab. He was like,
yeah.
Honey, oh yeah, girl.
Oh, you want a steak? That's giving pussy up food right there. That's
you better get that up first.
You giving the cheeks up for a full T-bone now. That's a $45 steak.
Oh my God.
That's the neck package, Sean. That's the neck. You
right.
The neck.
No. I've been somewhere with Two Fly and I'm ordering my stuff. First of all, I should have known because the places she take you, they don't tell you how much the shit costs. So I'm on the coast of San Francisco and I got a nice view, and I'm like, oh, I'm living the dream. So I was like, go and get me a steak, a filet mignon with a lobster tail. They had a whole meal situation. Everything was cool. She get one plate, I get one plate. We drink water. Okay, we get one appetizer, $260. I'm like, what the fuck did we order?
The ocean.
What did we order, nigga? We ordered 2 entrees.
But you know what's funny about him? After all the places I've taken him to, now he comes in with the menu.
I eat at $200 places. I'm just want to know that
like,
far.
listen, I'm sorry. Do you guys have the basil infused water?
Yes.
Basil infused, man.
And I don't drink juice. I drink bisque. Y'all got bisque?
You're so stupid. It's not called bisque. Yeah, no, it's like, but that's because of, like I said, at the end of the day, it's not really a bougie thing. It's because I like to have different culinary experiences. But no, I mean, to be honest with you, I like casual places. Like I like a place that has a good burger, you know what I'm saying, or a good some good ribs or something like that. So, but no, I mean, I know a couple of places that are like literally dope that we can go to. That's like real chill and relax. The whole getting dressed up to,
I ain't
uh,
doing none of that.
yeah, all that. I can't. I'm done. The whole getting putting on heels and
Yeah,
it's just
Do y'all like
like
seafood?
We do.
yeah,
Yeah, I ain't
I
try hot
do.
and
My
juicy
girl
out.
don't.
huh?
Hot and juicy
I do.
crawfish out there.
I don't go that far into
Yeah,
it.
see, he from the south. You gotta watch when he say cross. He could be saying anything. You gotta watch Smitty.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't.
Go ahead,
I
Law. I
like
can't hear you.
seafood. I like seafood. My girl don't. I do. I'm on the same level with Smitty. Like I do the crawdad, suck the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm with
sir.
you, man. Suck the head. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like I fuck with seafood, but my girl don't. So I'm been seafood like vacant for years now. So like I really don't even be linking with people that really fuck with seafood that are because like my girl don't fuck with it. So
This was
Yeah.
180. This is, I'm looking at all the memories of my money. This was 180 right here.
Why you
He
gotta
said,
say it
he
like
said,
that?
memories of my money. Hit it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Why you gotta say that?
All the memories of money, man. Of my
Oh my
money.
god.
Cause I ain't never gonna get it back. Oh,
oh,
look at this. $43.
my god.
It was banging like a motherfucker. You better know it.
But then I
Uh,
make you that. Hold on, time out. Go
we
down.
ain't
Go down.
interested in that. We
Hey,
ain't
that's what
asked
I'm
you
talking
that.
about. That's
We
what I'm
ain't
talking
interested
about.
in
Then I
that.
turn around. I will make you just as
Y'all, look at
equally as
this. Look at
good.
this. This is Turkish coffee. This was a $65.
Why?
This was a
That's heat
$65
up.
brunch.
Can you stop? Why you gotta do that?
Sit it down.
Hey man, that look good to fly. Hey, look, I'm a
There
I
you
coffee
go.
appreciate it.
person. I'm
Thank
a
you.
coffee
There
person.
you
You
go.
feel me?
Look at this. Look at this. 2 grand. That right there. That's
That
all it
He
that
was.
was
said
not
2 grand.
grand.
You see that?
That
That's
was
two thousand
not
dollars right there.
grand.
Gone.
I'm
Gone.
so
Zero.
done with you. I was so done with you.
All the money's gone. If y'all thought I was balling, it's gone now.
That
No, no,
man said
but
he spent 2,000 on a coffee cake. God
yeah,
damn.
that's not a coffee cake. That is a. This is was a
Cheesecake.
but it was a
That's a one
special
biter.
cheesecake. What type of
Oh,
cheesecake was that?
it was vegan.
It was a
What's the
vegan
joint in the back?
cheesecake.
What's the
Huh?
joint in the back?
That
That was
was
a chocolate. It was a Colombian chocolate wedge.
Mm.
that John was.
Wow.
It was so rich though.
Yeah,
Whew.
it was crazy.
Yeah, I'd have
That's
got all that. That right there,
That's
that
that
piece
West
in the
Coast
back,
stuff.
probably
yeah.
that
Huh?
piece in the back would have got me all the pussy. My girl would have just, oh my god,
Oh, she likes chocolate?
oh my god, she'd have busted open. I'd have got, oh Lord Jesus,
Babe.
I'd have took some of that back to the
Oh,
room.
babe, look at that,
Look,
please.
look at this.
Oh,
This was $4
yeah.
million. Y'all see this? This $4 million
Oh,
right here.
God. Why you gotta say it like that?
I had to take a loan out for that. That little bit of
Man,
stuff.
that look good, boy. Look at that.
Hey, we be going places on the lows. We don't be telling y'all where we be
I
at
see
though.
Let
it.
me tell you something. In the beginning, do you know how hard it was to get him to do these stuff with me? I was like, yo, just come. He's like, no.
$85.
You
Oh
want to
my
try
That
it
God.
man said $85 for.
$85 off. Look at that. Look at it. See this right here? This experience? $300.
Oh my god, that building fire though. That view nice.
Yeah,
That's
No,
like you in
no.
London right there.
that was
Where?
that's in Salt Lake when I was living in because I
Yeah,
lived in downtown Salt Lake
that's
and
the vampire hive right there.
yeah,
That's
that's
the
the
Mormon hive.
Joseph E. Smith building. They
Mm.
had a restaurant called the Garden Club at the
I
top.
love that. Oh, I need to go back and get that
You
Yeah,
look like y'all was eating dinner at Count Dracula's crib.
freaking
yeah, pretty much.
booty meat, booty meat, booty meat. This ain't nothing but meat. That's booty. Let's go down, 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 down.
That's it.
Where the
I think
food
all
at?
it's up at
Oh,
the
that's
top.
it. That's it. All the food at the top. But
I
yeah,
mean, I have a lot of food pictures I'm gonna be editing and put it up. But like that's home. I made that home.
it still costs $100. But listen,
Oh God.
what I be trying to tell y'all, man, is I'm looking great on camera. What I'm trying to tell y'all is you got to try new stuff. And when we do our traveling and photography retreats, most of the bill is where we're eating.
Yeah.
Because it really don't cost money to do a photography retreat, go downtown, take pictures of shit. But then it's like, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. And you'll walk into a place that's unassuming and they be like, 119. You're like, what the fuck?
It's the
What?
experience. That's what it is. Most of the time at these restaurants, that are so highlight that you pay the
Time out.
for the butler and whatnot and certain things like that.
Time out. I'm so sorry. I love you, babe. I really do. But Black Angel 181588. That is my photography that he displayed,
How did
not
you?
these.
Ooh,
No, what? Are you
She
really
want
gang
it.
banging on whose work it was right
Yeah,
now?
because I don't get no
She
recognition.
want her bag.
Isn't that
Put some
something,
respect on my name. Ah,
She
put
said,
some
I
respect
want
on
my
my name.
bag.
I be in
bro?
my bag. Listen, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Bro, he gave me the props though.
Oh man, like I get
All
that.
right, all right. You took the picture, but I edited it. Listen, what was you saying, Smitty?
That's such a lie.
no, what I was saying was, because like at the MGM, there's a spot in there that only opens up between I think like 5 and 10, and like the people outside the door have their dresses on and just nice stuff. Like for you to even look inside of there, they have to like open a curtain up for you to even walk in. It's like when you go inside there, it's like you're in a whole different kind of place. The
Yeah, yeah.
smell
They
is
need.
different, the view is different, the food is different. Like you see the chef, like you look back to, okay, cool, that's the chef right there. Like it's the experience, and then they come out with like a 10-course meal for two for $400, but it's the experience that you look
But
for.
listen. I'm gonna be real. I stayed at the MGM Grand. It was a ratchet fucking mess.
Yeah.
Um, It seems like everybody that comes to Vegas, since that's probably the most famous hotel they know, that's
Facts,
where they go. So
facts.
it probably did have some night. And we're dealing with the coronavirus, so some shit is closed.
Yeah.
Especially Bellagio
So
too. They got some good
yeah,
fine dining too stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, because
my place is the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, the
Whew.
Cosmo nice. Yeah, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, Law, you're gonna have to go to the Cosmopolitan. That shit was or the Aria. Oh,
yeah.
I
Oh
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like getting the
beautiful.
Aria, man.
My girl hate the Aria, bro. She'll never
really?
get another ball of
Oh,
mayonnaise.
you guys like if she don't like all right, what's that other one?
She don't like the Aria because
Encore.
they accused her of being a working girl in that motherfucker. They thought she was in there hustling.
No, they
Oh no, they
did.
didn't.
No.
Hey, she was in that motherfucker. She was finna blow the Aria the fuck up, bro. She was so hot. She was
Damn.
like,
Wow.
somebody was like,
How did they do it? What did they say to her?
somebody was like, accusing her like hustling money, like she didn't have no bread or something. Like she was out there trying to like
What,
get a
Scam.
like on
customer
the
pay.
table?
Yeah, and like some like begging shit. Like man, she was like, motherfucker, I got my own money. Fuck. Somebody must have said something to her about like, why don't you go ask your man for money or some shit? And man, they started her. Yeah, the dealer said that to her, and that shit just
Oh,
opened up a
who
whole
was that
can
that
of
just
worms.
said something?
Hey man, stay on my back.
Is that your old lady?
Stay on my back,
Why
man.
you don't
Stay on
never
my
give
back,
her the
man.
mic? Why you be hogging the mic?
Nah, man, she ain't ready for you, Rod. She ain't
Put
ready
her
for
on
the
the mic,
YouTube world.
dog.
The YouTube world is unforgiving. I'm not. No, sir. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
She'll make
Yeah.
her debut. She'll make her
But
debut.
you know she want to do it because she said it. No, it was the maitre d. Say it right. It
Yeah.
was the maitre d.
Ain't no
If we
wrong
gonna
with
tell the
that,
story,
Ma.
tell it right.
When you protecting your queen over there, ain't no
I
wrong
get
about
it.
that.
I get it.
You know,
But
you
see,
know,
my thing is, people think I'm a bad influence. Like, bro, no, let her on there. But I get some people don't like the old lady to be online. I get that, dog. I'm good
nah,
with it.
I don't mind it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? She just got to get we got to have the talk first. Like, hey,
Yeah, right. There's certain things
Yeah,
Man,
you
yeah,
don't
you
just
gotta
they're
know.
gonna call you. You know they're gonna call you every dog you
man,
know. You know what I'm saying?
man, please. I'll tell any woman, don't let nobody stop you from doing what you gotta do.
Yeah, fuck them
God
all.
God himself wanted to come down here and get me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but no, but he's right though. You just explained to her that when you like, oh, I've never heard of people doing this on YouTube. Any of them rules you learn, they don't follow none of them shits.
Yep.
Every sensibility you got as far as how people should act, don't nobody follow that shit on here.
Yeah,
They'll
I don't think my girl get two fucks about YouTube. To be honest, I don't even think she even. Listen, I got the type of woman I can't tell her no. I don't. Shit, I'm not her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you don't
I ain't the
dominate her.
boss, bro. I ain't the boss. I'm not finna sit up here and stunt and act like, yeah, I'm big. No, I ain't the boss, bro. I don't tell my girl what to do. Shit, half the time it's the other way around.
We can tell because how reckless you be talking on the thing. We know you all nice and sweet when
Yeah.
she around and stuff. You be reckless when she around.
Man.
And you've been talking like that while she was sitting there?
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no don't TB. All right, it was nice, y'all. Hey.
I gotta go.
What's your IG, Law? Let's pull some pictures out.
You're not finna break out. You're not finna break up no happy home now. You're not gonna do that, man. You're not gonna have it.
Nah, it's all love. It's all love. Nah, hold on, y'all. I gotta get up use the restroom, but y'all keep the thing going. Low about to come back. He got his Joe Rogan mic, so he wanna I guess stunt or whatever. But y'all go ahead. I gotta jump up real quick.
Yeah.
But too far. We're definitely gonna have to hit some spots though. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, no, there's because I'm gonna actually be doing content. So yeah, so I mean it'll be nice. And again, like I said, there's a couple of places that I definitely want to check out. But like I said, the whole club scene and drinking and all that stuff, I'm good. Yeah, it just is like, and it back in the day it used to be fun, but now people they just nuts. People crazy now. So that's just like I said, we can go some casual places, but there are some nice places. The only thing about Vegas right now, like I said, everything is on. You have to make reservation, meaning even if it was no one in the restaurant, they're gonna have you make a reservation right then and there because that's the way they're using it to if there was like some type of outbreak or something like that, they're gonna call all those people there and tell them to get tested. I didn't even know that. So it's one of those things where they're trying to keep track. You know who else did that? DC, Washington, where we had did a few days in Washington, and we went to downtown DC, and they wouldn't let you in unless you gave them a number, and they called the number to make sure it was a valid number. Because they're like, yeah, it was treating you like that Outbreak monkey. Remember that movie Outbreak?
Right.
Who started this shit? That nigga. So yeah, so that's good. But no, Vegas is coming around from what I see. Like I said, I like to find spots that I can go to every day, and I know I have a good experience instead of going to different places all the time. So that's why I say, you know what? There's a couple of places that are on the strip check out. So. But I know you old, so that's why I was like, that's cool. Because if you were like about 24, 25, I'm like, ooh, this ain't gonna work.
Nah, we're not on that type of time. We definitely not on that type of time. Me and my girl, we just come out, we gonna chill. We ain't hitting no clubs and all that good shit.
Do you guys smoke cigars?
Nah, I don't. Don't neither one of us smoke. Don't neither one of us smoke.
Okay, yeah, because there's a nice cigar. Yeah, Davidoff, that's really good. They have good cigars, and I'm trying to think. I mean, they don't really have. Y'all remember like the speakeasy type of places where it was like the spoken word, and they be snapping and stuff like that. I was like, where is those places at? They don't have
laughing like the comedy clubs or like the poetry clubs.
Yeah, they don't have that.
They got one of those. They got one of those. It's kind of a duck off. It's kind of a duck off at the MGM. It's kind of a duck off place. It's like where you go down, going close to the parking garage. It's kind of like a comedy club / amateur night kind of thing like that. And that's at a lot of the resorts out there too. So they're out there. Just sometimes you have to get off the strip because the strip is gonna cost too much, and once because now you're a local out there now. So now exploring the whole Vegas, man, it's there's so much stuff like off the strip. Like, okay, cool. This year, okay, that's cool. So
there's a couple. There's like 3 places that we've been to where we just kind of frequent now, and it's like I mean, cause we go far. We'll go, as far as like Sky Canyon, or we'll go as far as like Seven Hills. Like we go pretty far, but that's because, like I said, my palate is pretty refined. So it's like if we're gonna eat something, I want us to eat something either that's going to be extremely good for us as far as our body, or that shit is going to be so banging you're going to be talking about till you're 80. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, don't come down here if you want no goddamn Sonic burger. I'd be like, don't waste time.
That's like a normal crap right there, man.
We do that. Like, we're snacking shit too, but we like for me and my old lady, like our main thing that we always get in every trip is we go to Old Vegas and we eat at the top of Bengals. That's guaranteed. That's usually the last night, and that's just like something that we do. We've made our thing. You know what I mean? Top of
And you know
Bengals.
who else that has a good area? The Lake Las Vegas area, like that retirement area that's like near Lake Mead. They got some very beautiful, like over the water, like looking over the
There's a lot of
water or
activities
whatever.
over there, right?
Yeah, like it's beautiful over there too. That's like it reminds me of Palm Beach in Florida, where it's like
Yep.
real laid back and it's like real romantic and stuff like that. So yeah, but and 9 times out of 10, like I said, I'll probably cook because I cook every day. Especially for
Right.
the channel now. So yeah, I can you know. But
Yeah,
we'll
that lake joint, man. That sound, I want to take the Tesla on out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what
what you gonna rent a Tesla?
Oh, facts.
Oh my God. What is up with you? What you got a deal with Tesla for you to be promoting them like this?
Hey,
Must be nice, Lord.
I'm just putting the information out there, man. I want people to be educated
Yo,
on the
well, if
on
I
the
find out you get a
electric
10%
wave.
cut, just sign me up so I can be pushing Tesla. Don't be surprised if I'm like Tesla, 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 Tesla. Saying the word Tesla make my teeth white. Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just want my people to be educated on the electric wave that's coming because it's coming. You know?
Yeah,
It's
it's
coming.
bad when I don't know if you drivers be on what is that coming out of Flagstaff or going to Flagstaff from Phoenix to Flagstaff. There's a little flying J.
Kingman?
Yeah, and that they goddamn Tesla charging station in the middle of the goddamn desert. I said, "Ooh, it's gonna come
Yep.
through like a wave.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come through like a wave." But it's really good for women. The reason why I like the Tesla because I said I'm the type of woman where all that checking the tires and all that's a man thing. So the fact that it's so to me like just a woman cannot mess up that car. That's why I loved it. I said I want one because I don't want to be oil changing and checking. Oh God, I hate that stuff. That's what I mean. That's like a man. I'm sorry, I hate to be like that, but I was like all that checking on the car and maintenance of the car. Normally for women, that's not a thing that women usually foresight to do. And I know women are going to come in and say, "My dad had taught me how to do." Okay, we're not talking about you. We're talking about one day shitting to the ground. Like, don't like their house is immaculate, but when it comes to that goddamn car, it's just a rolling pocketbook basically. So that's why I was like, I really do like the Tesla in that regard.
Right.
Don't tell me you one of them types that just throw shit in the back seat all day. You ain't there.
No, I'm relatively very organized and clean. Like I literally it's gonna be funny. Like when you guys come over here, you're gonna know Sean's space, and then the rest of the house is completely organized. Like that's how you just you see Sean's face. Like, and I just wait till you go to sleep or something where he's not looking. I clean it up, but I'm minimal and I don't like clutter.
So what you trying to say is basically TB's a garbage pail kid. And,
TB, it's not that TB is trashy. TB is, he's just, I guess, I don't know. I guess the way to look is like he's a mama's boy. Like he's like, he would just drop his stuff and he just like is the clothes clean. And I was like, what? Like,
so TB is pampered Peter, huh? Okay.
Yeah, TB is pampered. And it was
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So I just, our synergy is really good because, like I said, I don't mind doing it, and he's not so bad to the point where it's like, yo, you got to go. So that's what it usually is. But like I said, he's more so he likes things his way, and he has enough for me to say, okay, I know she's gonna come here and clean, so he don't get too accustomed to it. But yeah, you'll definitely see like his area, and then like in the morning it'll be like reset to perfect. So that's basically like our whole thing. It's like during the day he put a cup here or sit his jacket there. In the morning is gone and he's like completely cool with that. Like, oh, okay. But yeah,
I definitely
summertime.
I can't wait for the summertime in Vegas. I mean, because we got a real cool the way our situation is set. The sun never comes into our basic. Thank you for shutting my door. He all up in my office area, y'all. But the way the sun is setting, it sets behind us or should I say, like, how can I put it? We get the afternoon sun. We don't get that 12 o'clock blazing.
I wish my place out there was like that, because when 12 o'clock hits, like I gotta have certain like I don't have regular blinds. Like I have the drapes that come from the top all the way to the floor, just to keep out the sun and just the heat. Because it gets so hot around between 11 and 3 o'clock out there. That sun is hitting directly in my living room.
Yeah, no, the things that we have, I mean, because like I said, I'm assuming these are these are 18 foot, but the window or door is about 16 feet. Okay. So that damn thing comes all the way down, and it's a blackout thing. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's like it regulates them rays, basically. Like it's not as high. Like it's relatively cool in here pretty much all day. But we're gonna see how the heat is anyway, because at the end of the day, heat is heat.
Right. I mean, even at freaking 1 o'clock in the morning, it's still 90 degrees outside in freaking July. Like it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but that's the best time to go to the strip. It's between 5 and 10 o'clock at night, because that's when it's so cool down. Nobody walking. Well, you a tourist or whatnot, but nobody walking outside between 10 and 5 o'clock on the strip. No. You'd be so burnt out.
But then again, you gotta remember, with Corona now, things are different. Things are closing early. Like things are closing, I think, between 12 and 2 now. So there is a lot of people facing that heat because they want to get out. Because, like I said, we went out. Let me see. I think we were done wrapping up a live. It was about 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Yo," I said, "Let's go." It's this place called Stakeout. And it's like it pays tribute to the Philly cheesesteak. I was like, yo, let's get some cheesesteaks and some mott sticks. He was like, bet. So we run out over there. El John was closed. We was like, wait, I'm sorry, why are you closed? He was like, coronavirus. And I just cried. I was like, so this is the new excuse. This is the fucking excuse we're going to have to deal with for the rest of our fucking lives on planet Earth. Y'all saying fucking coronavirus. And then we went to the strip, and the strip the same way. A lot of those places are like, ain't no foot traffic. Ain't nobody in here. So it's
a lot of shows too. All the shows now are so boring now, because now you can't get that full experience, and like they get so booked up so quick because it's the 6 feet and stuff like that. So they have cut how many people can go in there. And it's like, come on, guys. But I mean, that's the new norm now. Like, how long is this going to go until the government's like, man, we're losing a lot of money everywhere?
The last show I went to in Vegas was actually on my birthday, which I share the same birthday with Janet Jackson, by the way, was when she came here. She opened up at Park MGM. And that was the last show. And even that one was like, it was okay, but it is not the same.
It was post-Corona?
Yep, it was post-Corona. So it was 2019 or 2018, I believe she came here. Oh, okay. And it wasn't even that packed there, because the Park MGM's stadium, or should I say their concert hall, it only fit maybe 1,000 people, and we'll say about it was 75% filled in there. So it's Vegas. We were starting to see it then, like it was just like because right now the places to be is Cosmopolitan, Vdara, Aria, Encore, Wynn. Those are more upscale-y, very modernized. I personally like the Waldorf Astoria. That's Encore, nice. Encore is very beautiful. I don't know if your wifey would like Encore, but Encore is amazing, and Waldorf Astoria is amazing. But Cosmopolitan and them, the reason why Cosmopolitan is shitting on them, because every room has a balcony, so it's like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like either way.
Views too. It's like right in the middle.
It's definitely it's a beautiful situation. So
because Cosmo ain't that's like by Paris and shit, right?
It's across the street from the Paris hotel. Yeah, so it's like I'm trying to think. So it's like Vdara, Aria, Waldorf, Bellagio. They're all on the same side, and then like Planet Hollywood, Paris, New York, Wynn and Encore. They're on that side.
Yeah, and all that's right in the middle. That's like the middle of the strip. So
Yeah, that's
Yep.
where you want to be at anyway, because it's a shorter distance to kind of walk in between those. But if you go like all the way
Facts.
down to like Mandalay Bay or go all the way down to like what's that?
Luxor all the
Yeah,
way down there, baby.
yeah, like you don't want to go that far because then you're going to have to take one of them damn trams or them metros to get back to where you got to go. So
Yep.
yeah, no, you
We,
want to stay
we ain't
pretty
worried
much.
about that. We're gonna be in the Tesla, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the doors out.
Are you getting the one the butterfly doors? Like that's the one you going
We're
for?
gonna have the doors up, baby. Let's go.
Oh, just breaking all types of walls. Right. What
We're
the,
going back to the future, Marty.
the flex? Oh,
Oh,
Lord have mercy. No, we're gonna have some fun. Like I said, some good old fashioned fun, not no yuck mouth, half
Yep.
drunkard, high. Ain't nobody doing that shit.
Nah. We don't get down like that anyway. My girl don't drink or smoke. I do drink, but I don't, in moderation.
What you be drinking?
We already went over this the other day, man. I'm a real nigga. What you think?
I'm guessing Hennessy. I'm guessing that's the
let's go. Let's go.
real nigga choice.
Let's go. That's all I
do
got to
too.
say. When they ask me what I drink, I say I'm a real nigga. What you think? And they'll be like,
You
"Oh, that sounds like a
stupid.
double Hennessy coming right up, sir." Sounds
On
like a double
chill.
Hennessy.
Would you like it neat, sir?
Right.
So you
Oh
want
my
that
God.
Hennessy neat or on the rock, sir?
All right. So do you chase or you just drink it straight?
Nah, you know what? I didn't got a little suburbanized with it though. Like I might mix it with some Red Bull, or I hit the Red Bull on the side. I got real, I got suburbanized with the Red Bull. I'm a Red Bull fan, so.
Okay. No, I was
They
doing
got a lot of good daiquiri spots out there that it's real smooth. You walk with it. It's real smooth. It's not too hard, not too harsh. I mean, it's good and refreshing and whatnot.
Smitty, you might just come back, Smitty, and just be our liaison. Like, obviously, you are having flashbacks.
Man,
you're like, what they done had in my hometown?
Show us what the hors d'oeuvres are. We want to see what them hors d'oeuvres.
It's nice out there, man. It's real nice out there. Like, people only think that's a strip, man. Like, go to Fremont Street. It's a little more, that's the original thing.
Fremont ratchet as hell. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. You could just be outside in Fremont.
Right.
You could just be outside. You ain't got to be
Exactly.
inside. You could just be outside. It's a nigga naked for no reason.
Right. It's different, It's downtown, homeless people walking around with you.
You got the nigga with
something different.
You got the nigga with the sign that's like, give me $1, you can put me in any position you want.
But I be noticing like around that Fremont area, like I don't know if they just be like scooping up homeless people to do like experiments on them, but some days they be out there in droves, and then the next day they be gone. Like it'll just be like a cleanup of just homeless people and stuff like that. We one time like looked at how Vegas people, or should I say the police, will come and just like be around the homeless people. They don't say nothing. And then like the next day, if we go back around that area, they're all gone. I was like, oh my God, I hope they're not like carting them off and like disposing them.
I don't know if you've seen, there's an overpass that is just underneath. It's like a homeless tent village. They don't mess with you. They mind it, they freaking mind their business and whatnot. But a lot of those people are people that have came there and have busted and fell in the ass and can't get back up.
See, that's one thing I noticed about going to places that got like really nice weather and shit. Like the homeless problem is like right in your face. Like it's
right.
Like you come up north, man, that shit, man, homeless people ain't trying to fuck around up there. Like,
hell no, they gonna figure it out. That's why our
horrible.
That's why our crackheads and our people that's on drugs up north, or should I say, like East Coast, whatever. They functional. They be having a job. They be fixing your car. They'll go to the store for you, come back, work their little 2-hour job or whatever case, but like they can't afford to really, because you know that winter, that northeast winter,
they'll fucking freeze to death. They gotta be moving. They gotta be doing stuff. Like they not just chilling in no tents. Like we got tent cities and shit like that under underpasses, but not like I seen in the nice weather places before.
Yeah, not like Portland. Portland shit is like
Portland is different.
Yeah.
I went to
they bring people to them.
that joint in New Orleans too. I saw one in New Orleans. I was like, God damn, y'all out here, ain't y'all?
Well, well, do y'all know what's going on? What's the word on Texas? Like, how's Texas doing this stuff?
It's warming up. That's all I know. That it's warming up.
Texas is crazy because all the people that I talk to from Texas is from here. So they down there and they like, man, this shit ain't nothing.
No, I'm talking about the whole, like, you know, like that whole storm and stuff like that. I mean, was it bad? Was it not that bad?
And the people I talk to, they from the crib. So they down there saying, man, this bullshit. This ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they from the crib. Like, we got like 6 feet in front of our crib right now. Like, I'm talking to people that's used to what I'm going through right now. Like, that little snow that they got ain't nothing. But for the Texas people, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't used to it. So, everybody I talk to, they from the crib. So they just making it seem like, man, this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know. I can't really gauge it for real. Because I got a cousin down there that's down there partying right now. She ain't. She's on her like for real. But like I say, she coming from here. So whatever she's seeing down there, of course she's not gonna be phased. Like, what? That little bit of snow, man, y'all better get y'all shovels and move that little shit and come on and pop that 1942. Let's get this bitch cracking. This is nothing, you know. Right. Like you can't talk to no cat from fucking Chicago, Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's like down around disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like, man, y'all fucking serious? If y'all don't get some goddamn salt and some shovels and get this little shit out the way and let's kick it.
I mean, I'll tell you one thing, ain't none of us as G as them people that live in Montana.
Facts.
So
Montana, Wyoming.
Yeah, so
all that shit on 80, west on 80. Oh my God.
Yeah, they be looking at us like, man, y'all ain't nobody trying to hear y'all woes.
Right. Yeah, they be like, grow up. Anything that's like right there, just west of Minnesota, and all that shit that's just west of Minnesota, man, them people be looking at us like, man, if y'all don't fucking grow up.
Right. This ain't nothing.
So Phil said the utilities was the major cause for issue, and a lot of people died from lack of heat and supplies. That is horrible, Phil. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The pipes are busted down there because the pipes can't take all that. You know, like the pipes will bust and it's over. Like it was bad. You know.
And see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like the Texas people ain't geared towards that. Like all the people that I talked to, they from the crib, so they had North Face coats and coats and shit like that. Like they had little shit that they had to just probably pull out of the closet. Like, yeah, put your fucking coat on. It's gonna be cold, and they got through it. But niggas in Texas don't buy that shit. They didn't have shit. So I'm sure like it was horrible for them. But like all the people that I talked to, they from the crib, so they was like, man, that shit wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's poor people everywhere, and you know they always get. You know, they get the blunt of it. Just like in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? It was people that either was too ignorant to go somewhere or too poor to go somewhere, and they fucking just drowned.
True.
You know? They just drowned. You know what I mean? And whereas most people with common sense and a little bit of money was like, Katrina won shit. I got the fuck out of that. Like I left. Like.
So here's my question with something like that, and maybe just Phil could answer this. Do you guys have coverage, like, you know, like home coverage and different things like that? Is that like added in to, you know, take some of that pressure off? Or because I feel like with Hurricane Katrina, what they did with like New Orleans and stuff, it just put a holy shit, like this could happen. So I'm guessing that they do revisions in that. But I heard that like they don't really cover for like flood or ice or something like something particular when it comes to Texas, because you guys don't get it enough for it to be validated. Just Phil, let me know if that's something that's because let me tell you something. This only has to happen once in my life for me to say, "Oh fuck it, I'm out of here. I ain't living here."
And I'm gone. You know, but it's crazy. It's a every year thing down there in like the southeast and whatnot. Like Florida is prepared for this every single year, so they know like,
Yeah.
look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna evacuate you 2 days before this year. It's like you guys see it coming, and they're like, oh, you know what, we're good. This happened 2 years ago, and it freaking wiped the whole state out. But you know what? We're good this year. Don't even worry about it. You would think the governor would be like, you know what? We got to get something passed. Something has to get signed and passed to see how can we help our residents. It's like in freaking Wyoming, 80 is going to be bad. So why don't we get the extra, what's it called, extra.
Yeah, I see. Just Phil just said that. He said if you have like renters and owners, you have to have a separate policy. I figured you had to get some type of coverage because it's one of those things where it probably doesn't happen that frequent, but when it does, it's very damaging. But at the same time, the insurance is not designed to cut nobody no fucking checks. They gonna figure out a way to get it. It's like, okay, well, we usually don't have snow that come past 2 inches, so because it's at 3. Sorry. So that's why it's like, damn, like I feel so bad because again, it's like just like how New Orleans was, when they started having people have FEMA come in and different places like to help, that's fine. But it was just like, dude, who the fuck is going to like restructure the fucking community? That's where I was at. Like, I'm like, it's completely shot to shit. What are you guys going to do as the government to come in? Because this should be just universal at this point. Like if we go through that much of a tear down or detriment that's an act of God, the least you fuckers that's making all the money can do is come in here and restructure it back. That's least. We'll get back everything. But I mean, you got
get the fucking money back.
Yeah, right. Like it just doesn't make any sense. So, but that's the same thing with the corona. People don't realize that there's still 7 million Americans that have been illegally kicked out of their homes. And they don't have a place and shit like that. And the whole eviction process that just went fucking haywire. Like people are still talking about some buy housing properties, but I mean, do you really want to do it right now? So it's just one of those things where being just understanding that it could happen to any one of us, but let's always be grateful of what we have and try to help out people in that regards, because that's a hard pill. So I couldn't imagine anything.
Yeah, that's rough. Like I said, I got a skewed vision on it because, like I said, everybody that I talked to, they from the crib, so they was able to handle it like, walking the talk. But I'm sure it's people from Texas that just didn't know what to do. Just like I was like, some wild shit for me. Like I come from a cold area, you know what I'm saying? And I'm used to this shit. So it ain't a big deal for me, like dealing with cold shit. But when I drove through Wyoming and all that shit over there, bro, and they had signs on 80 saying that if this is lit up, the expressway is closed. I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean it's closed? How y'all just close a major interstate? Like, it's closed. Like, what?
TV, that's scary right there.
That shit. That shit didn't even register to me. Like, to them, closing the expressway is just not as important as, like, you try to close 80 in Chicago. Good luck. That shit ain't happening.
Yeah, someone had to, like, it's either has to be a tanker spilled and they're trying to be like, all right, well, we need to clean this up, or like a lot of people die and it's like, okay, well, we can't.
And they working on it. It ain't like they just like, all right, it's closed. No, it's closed, but we're working on it.
Yeah, like you,
and
like
we're gonna stop working until it's open. You know what I mean?
The bodies, like we be like, damn, y'all could even close up the bodies like that. Damn, like you'll just drive by and see they're not shutting it down, but that Montana, they don't play.
Nah, in Montana and Wyoming and shit, they just like, oh, the expressway ain't that fucking important to us. We close it. We don't care. Like we don't give a fuck. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Like we going home. We're going home. Like in Chicago, that would never happen. Like if 80 is closed, they're gonna work nonstop to get that motherfucker open. They're not gonna take a break. Ain't nobody going home till 80 is open. Period. Yeah. Like we will switch people out before we allow 80 to be closed. Ain't no way in fucking hell you're not gonna close 80 or 94 in Chicago. Like that's not gonna happen.
Well,
if it's closed, nobody sleeps. Nobody goes home. We got to fix this now.
Well, how about the money? How about this shit? Y'all ready for this? In Lake Tahoe, the snow could be 6 feet. You going to work? They don't shut it down. The buses are still running. They'll just keep paving. They'll keep shoveling that snow. It could be snowing like inches, and they'll just have those people go up and down that street and shovel that goddamn snow. We were outside like this. Wow. So all that, I can't come in because of snow. Right. If we're the fuck here, you're going to come in today. So I was.
That's the fear of either. For real. Like, it's got to be an act of God to close shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago ain't the most, like, snowy place in the world, but it ain't snowflake either. Like, we don't play that shit. Like, it's snow. Niggas like ants, so what? Take your ass to school. Like, you going to school, bro. Like, I don't. You going to work. You going to work and you going to school. Like, we're not closing that. But if it's like crazy, like this last storm, wasn't nobody going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the country really was going anywhere. This last storm was some prehistoric shit. That was record breaking. You know, that date is gonna be on a lot of people's calendar as the worst day ever. You know what I mean? That shit set some precedents. That was a storm. That was a storm of storms. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh Lord have mercy.
Where is that? TB?
Oh my God, Galveston.
That's Texas.
Wow.
That's not too far, Houston.
I can tell that Tahoe's a 2-wheel drive too. They screwed down there, bro.
I know they were down there looking at that shit and was petrified.
Yeah.
And we see shit like that and we just be like, oh, we drive right past that shit. I see shit like that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but do you see it where it's like that and there's a palm tree?
Yeah, palm tree. Exactly. I'm about to say that.
Ain't no, it's a naked oak tree behind that motherfucker. At the crib, it's a naked ass oak tree behind it. Ain't no palm tree. And I get why they terrified because they not set up at all for that type of shit. You know what I mean?
But then, I mean, if you flip it, Albuquerque, New Mexico get 2 inches and them motherfuckers act crazy.
Right.
They get 2 inches and all them residents be like, oh my God.
I mean, still, really, New Mexico ain't supposed to be dealing with a bunch of snow either.
Yeah. I mean, from, what's that? From Albuquerque to Moriarty, or Klein's Corner, that strip, Lord have mercy.
That kill you right there. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that snow shit ain't nothing to play with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just
they got the Subaru in the water, dog. Dang, bro. He thought he was a F-250, boy. He really did. Negative.
He wasn't ready for the Outback.
Oh, they about to charge him for this freaking tow, bro.
He threw that away. That car, throw that away. You just gotta throw that.
It's done. It's total.
It's over.
It's a salvage, man. They gonna park that joint out.
Yeah, they gonna throw that whole car away.
That's crazy. No, but what I wanted to talk to y'all about before was that airplane. Did y'all see that airplane?
I was just watching the news and seeing that. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to get like very in trouble for that right there. Like, there was no checks.
This is not the pilot. This is a passenger by the wing looking at this. I would be scared shitless, bro. Yeah, you might as well go and throw in a free ticket, Delta, because I
need a few of those.
Look at that. That's nuts. And then the ring fell off in somebody's yard.
Yeah, dog, I got this shit on myself.
That's rough, bro.
Yeah, I've seen enough airplane accident videos and took enough aviation safety briefings. Yeah, shit like that don't end well usually. I'd have shit on myself immediately because I'd have been thinking, yeah, I'm dead.
It's over. It's over. Because that's why I tell you, they say, well, you can get in the car crash faster than a plane crash. Yeah, but car crashes happen all the time. When plane crashes, usually everyone dies, bro.
Everybody. At those speeds and those heights, it's for certain death. For certain death. You could kill yourself in a car easily going 60 miles per hour. Yeah. A fucking plane is doing 200, 300, 400 knots. That's like 400 miles per hour, 450. That's instant death. You know, your life just goes black. You don't even see
Yeah.
that type of shit coming. You just like you're
You just
alive at 1 second, and then like in a
lights
split
out.
second, you're dead. Yeah, it's dark,
No,
black,
no, no pain, no nothing. It's just
nothing,
over.
nothing, just done. In credit on your
To,
life, just in
to,
credits.
to me, it's just too absolute. It's too absolute for me. Look
Yeah,
at these fools playing with playing with stuff. Ain't no way in hell I'd be that close to something that's 3,000 pounds, bro. Y'all doing too damn much. Well, listen, y'all, I gotta go handle some business. I can't be on here with y'all all day, bro.
hey, that,
Shit.
that buffalo look like it'll be fine though with some rice and some gravy though. Because somebody know how to cook
Oh
that
yeah,
thing.
that bison meat, alright though. Maybe slipping on it. Nah, I'm gonna go and handle this little business, man. Y'all holla at me. Y'all don't do drugs. Either Cash App at the Patreon, man. We on here having real conversations with y'all. It ain't about nothing. It's about everything. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't do drugs.